Oh, we're both clear and crisp. Fantastic.
Lovely jubbly. Well, there you go. We've been 10 minutes. We'll get started, shall we? So it is the Mod Extra Fighting Fantasy stream tonight, folks. We are going to be playing through the Island of the Lizard King. This is Ian Livingstone this time around. I think we've had a little run of Steve Jackson's, haven't we? I think. But it's Ian Livingstone this time around. For this month's stream, I'll be playing the part of the narrator, and Andy will be playing the character. So let's get into it, shall we?
Do it.
How will you start your adventure? I suspect this will be the same as always. The book you hold in your hands is a gateway to another world. A world of dark magic, terrifying monsters, brooding castles, treacherous dungeons, and untold danger, where a noble few defend against the myriad schemes of the forces of evil. Welcome to the world of fighting fantasy.
Dun, dun, dun.
You are about to embark upon a thrilling fantasy adventure in which you are the hero. You decide which route to take, which dangers to risk, and which creatures to fight. But be warned, it will also be you who has to live or die by the consequences of your actions. Take heed, for success is by no means certain, and you may well fail in your mission on your first attempt. you may well fail on your first attempt.
That's guaranteed.
Yeah. But have no fear, for with experience, skill, and luck, each new attempt should bring you a step closer to your ultimate goal. Prepare yourself, for when you turn the page, you will enter an exciting, perilous fighting fantasy adventure where every choice is yours to make. An adventure in which you are the hero. Right then, character creation, page 191.
Great.
So it's already got me scooting around the book. Here we go. So before embarking on your adventure, you must first determine your strengths and weaknesses. You've got a sword and a backpack with food and drink for the trip.
Board.
You've been training yourself in sword play
Nah.
and exercising vigorously to build your stamina, mostly in the forearms and wrist. To see how effective your preparations have been, you must use dice to determine your skill and stamina scores. So it's skill, stamina, and luck.
All right.
So to determine your initial skill, stamina, and luck, roll one die, add 6 to the number, and enter this in your skill box.
One die.
One die.
That's a 6.
Hey.
How much do I add to it?
6.
That's 12 stamina or skill.
Skill.
Okay, good.
For stamina, you roll 2 dice and add 12 to the number you rolled.
Mum, baby, give me some beefy stats. What have we got there? We have got 10.
Bloody hell. And then your luck is a single die with 6 added to it.
2.
Well, that's of all the stats to under roll on, I'd argue that's the one. So skills, your swordsmanship and fighting expertise. Stamina is your strength. The higher your stamina, the longer you can survive. And your luck represents, surprisingly enough, how lucky a person you are. Battles. Sounds like it's just same as usual. Roll both dice, once for the creature.
Yeah.
Add its skill score. Then you roll both dice. Add your skill score. If you're higher, blah blah blah. Yeah, no changes there. 2 points of damage if you lose. 2 points of damage to the creature if you win. You can use your luck. Well, you can roll 2 dice, and if it's equal to or less than your luck score, so it's less than luck score.
Okay. That's 8. Still not too bad to start off with.
Yeah. And you can use your luck in battles. That's pretty standard. To do an extra 2 points of damage. Here's a new thing. I don't think we've seen this before. Escaping. On some pages, you'll be given the option to escape from a battle. You may only escape if it is offered to you. If you do run away, the creature automatically scores 1 wound on you as you flee. Such is the price of cowardice. You can use luck in the normal way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it just never lets you escape.
All right, well, fair enough. So have we seen that text before and just never seen it happen?
I think I saw it last time we did it, like a month ago. But then we never had the option to escape, so there wasn't any point to it.
Oh, all right, yeah, fair play. 10 meals on the provisions, it says.
Yum, yum, yum.
Nummy, nummy, nummy. Eating meal restores 4 stamina points. Stamina and skill cannot exceed its initial value. And then you get a potion. You may choose one of the following. A potion of skill, which fully restores your skill points. A potion of strength, which fully restores your stamina points. Or a potion of fortune, which restores your luck points and increases your luck total by 1.
Potion of skill.
Potion of skill.
It's the best one, I think.
And there we go. So yeah, that's all pretty standard, same as always, basically there.
You're going to be flexible with the food, considering that they never actually let you eat it.
Oh yeah, because I don't really understand. I think you're supposed to be. You must have to be flexible with the food. That just because it never says. Not what
never says.
We're on like book 7 now, and we've never had a. You may eat a meal now if you'd like. Okay then, into the background. Oyster Bay is a quiet fishing village some 60 miles down the coast from the notorious Port Blacksand. Port Blacksand. That's where I got peppered with all those arrows in the courtyard, remember? Yeah. Because it is at the end of a long peninsula reached only by a steep and winding path, the fishermen and their wives are left to lead a simple but content life away from the monsters and sorcery of the hinterland. Journeying south from Fang, you decide that you could do with a few days' rest, and knowing of no more peaceful place than Oyster Bay, you urge your horse towards the coast. Besides, an old adventuring friend of yours called Mungo lived there, and it has been years since you've seen him. 2 days later, you arrive at the edge of the cliffs overlooking Oyster Bay. It is a beautiful sunny morning, and everything looks tranquil down below. Nothing seems to have changed. The cluster of stone cottages nestles between the foot of the cliffs and the jetty, where a dozen fishing boats lie at anchor. You jump off your horse and walk it down the winding path to the village. The first people you see are a group of crying women. As you approach them, several men step out of a cottage and run towards you. One of the 4 is your old friend Mungo. Whew. I thought we were going to be straight into it then for a minute. His weather-beaten face is full of anger. He looks surprised to see you, but wastes no time with words of welcome. He recounts the sad events that have befallen the village. Oh, something's been going down. Having no gold or material wealth, the people of Oyster Bay thought themselves safe from raiders attacking their village. But several weeks ago, while most of the men were out at sea, the lizard men of Fire Island landed their boats in Oyster Bay and kidnapped several young men. Mungo believes that they are now enslaved on Fire Island and working in chain gangs in their gold mines. Since the kidnapping, 2 men were left to guard the village while the rest went out to fish. Despite this, the lizard men attacked again this very morning, overpowering the 2 guards and taking away more of the young men. Mungo tells you that he is about to set sail for Fire Island alone because the other fishermen are too scared to set foot on the island. He stares at you in silence until you smile and say you will aid him in his quest. Of course. We need to name your character.
Ooh. Chat. Any good names for a hardened hero off to slay some lizards?
With Mungo.
Jerry.
Hey, I like it. Mungo invites you to dine with him and rest a while, as the voyage to Fire Island will take several hours. Over a delicious feast of boiled lobster and salad, you discuss your plans.
Salad. Nice.
Nice, yeah. Mungo tells you that he does not think humans live on Fire Island any longer, but his knowledge is fairly limited. These are just rumours that pass between fishermen from other coastal villages. However, it is known that Fire Island used to be a prison colony guarded by the tribe of paid lizard men. This was a rather futile attempt by Prince Olaf to... They say it's crazy, we finish each other's
sentences. What?
The line is sandwiches. We finish each other's sandwiches.
What's that from the second one?
No, the first one.
Is it?
I never met someone who thinks just quite like me. The good prince soon learned...
I always asked, didn't it?
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. The good prince soon learned that it would have been simpler to put his lawful citizens on Fire Island and leave the evildoers on the mainland. There were just too many of them. He gave up his attempt and abandoned the prison colony. When the lizard men received no pay, they took their vengeance out on the prisoners, and the island became a place of terror, ruled by the lizard man prison guard, who proclaimed himself the king. The prisoners were forced to dig mines in the hope of finding gold for the Lizard King. Because it's the island of the Lizard King. They were underfed and ill-treated, and many died. That is presumably why the Lizard King is sending out his men to find new slaves. It is known that in order to assert his authority, the Lizard King began practicing voodoo and black magic.
Oh.
He also started genetic experiments in an attempt to breed an invincible race of lizard men.
Jesus Christ, he's mental.
This is a... Yeah, he's a... It's like the worst yet, isn't it? Yeah, there's an old wizard up there. He's got a lot of gold. Go kill him. Oh, there's a lizard king over there who's practicing voodoo, doing genetic experiments and kidnapping children. Grotesque mutants were created, and some of the harmful potions found in their way into the water drains with terrible consequences.
Oh dear.
The local flora and fauna were affected, with the result that man-eating plants developed and giant beasts evolved.
Obviously.
A few of the prisoners managed to escape the island on rafts and were picked up by the fishermen. But what has happened in the last few years, nobody knows. Fire Island had almost been forgotten until the recent raids. Success in your quest to assassinate the Lizard King and rescue the kidnapped victims is doubtful, but you must try.
Hold on, Mungo. No one said about assassinating anyone. They just said that we were going to go and get the people. It's escalated far too quickly.
But you're up to the task, surely.
Oh. Milk was a bad choice.
You stand up and walk down to the jetty with Mungo, step aboard the small fishing boat. In the sight of the cheering villagers, you untie the boat and push out to sea, wondering if you will ever return. Your adventure awaits. Very big bold text. May your stamina never fail.
Very much. I'm going to be called Jerry Hugglesworth.
Jerry Hugglesworth. We've got a picture of Mungo there, look.
Oh, what's he shouting about?
I don't know. It says here, Mungo's always wanted to tell a tale. So I'll show the viewers as well. There's Mungo. Who's making the bad decision tonight? It's Andy's turn. I'm the narrator and Andy's playing the character today. And good evening also, Jocelyn. Mungo's years with the fishermen of Oyster Bay have made him a skillful boatman. He swiftly hoists the sail of the small boat and sets a course due west across the silvery blue sea. The land soon recedes into the distance and you sit back on your deck, relaxing in the afternoon sunshine. From the stern you hear merry whistling, the creak of the rudder, and Mungo occasionally calling out to a seabird passing overhead.
Just sail off somewhere else, Mungo.
Yeah, just sack it. These young lads don't need any help.
No.
I bet there's a nice tropical island somewhere the two of you can shack up.
Yeah.
Mungo and Jerry.
Is that an option? What page number is that?
Let's have a look. Yeah, no.
Oh.
As the hours drift by, you talk and laugh, trying to ignore the dangers ahead. Mungo is always one to tell a tale, and he is now telling you about his father and how he used to work in a travelling circus.
Dear God. Get me off this boat with this bloke.
He was a big man, big as a mountain, laughed Smungo, and he would do just about anything for a paying crowd.
Oh.
Wrestle trolls, have elephants stand on him, and even let a killer bee sting him. Classy. He was a tough old customer, but he finally met his match in the north. The circus was in Fang as one of the main attractions during the festivities surrounding the Trial of Champions.
Oh.
I think we've been in the Trial of Champions.
Yeah. That was last month's.
And my father decided on a whim to enter. He walked into the Death Trap dungeon and, alas, was never seen again. Did we happen to... Is this referencing a character that we came across in the Death Trap dungeon, do you think?
I don't think we came across anyone super big and strong. But it's
Who wrestles
probably...
trolls.
No, but it's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah. He was really too old for such an ordeal, although there was no telling him that. But at least he tried. Just as Mungo is about to tell you more of his tale, he jumps up and shouts, "Land ahoy!" as though he were yelling the news to a crew of a galleon. You look to where he is pointing and see Fire Island in the distance. The island sits on the sea like a green cushion, with a jagged mountain protruding from it. Smoke gently curls up from its top. A volcano's fuming anger is waiting to explode.
Oh.
Mungo steers the boat towards a small inlet at the eastern tip of the island, hoping that it will remain concealed between the high rocks. You both put on your backpacks and clamber out of the boat to begin your quest to find the Lizard King and assassinate him. If you wish to scramble round the rocks to the beach in the cove to your left, turn to 24. If you wish to clamber over the rocks onto the other side of the inlet to the beach on your right, turn to 33.
Let's go left.
Guy left.
So we got rocks.
4. Yeah, and 2 beaches in little coves to your left and right. Just let Andy sketch up his map. You're much more disciplined with the map making than me.
Yep.
It does not take you long to reach the beach, which is small and covered with golden sand. A few rocks jut into the sea, and at the far end of the beach you see a tiny hut made of white stone. The roof has collapsed and the hut looks deserted. There are some long tracks in the sand crisscrossing the beach. If you can walk across the beach to the hut, or you can climb back to the inlet and go back to the other beach.
Well, it seems wrong not to check out the abandoned, dilapidated hut. I'm sure there's loads of cool stuff in there.
Yeah, okay, here we go. 211.
There'll be a random pair of boots. That's going to be what's asked for right at the end in order to open a door to win the game.
Are you trying to assassinate the Lizard King? Did you find the hanky buried in the dog poo bag under the right-hand cove on page 2? You didn't. No. Game over. You were about halfway across the beach when suddenly a large mound of sand by the sea's edge starts to rise into the air. Then you see six large spiny legs and a pair of pincers. And as the sand slides off its huge shell, your eyes widen at the daunting sight of a giant crab before you. It scuttles across the sand, picking up Mungo in one of its pincers.
He's dead.
Mungo cries out in pain, unable to free himself from the vice-like grip. And then it gives you 2 choices. You can help Mungo, or you can run to the stone hut. And we have an illustration of Mungo getting crushed by the giant crab.
Well, there's a decision to be made here. First off, Mungo is an old friend.
True.
Second off,
he tells a good tale. He fed you lobster and salad for dinner.
On the other hand, he likes to talk. And stop talking. Go on, help. I've got to help Mungo, surely.
Let's help Mungo, yeah. Okay, 182.
Your venture ends here.
Yeah, 182. The giant crab shits on you and you die. Okay, you run at the giant crab with your sword drawn. It drops Mungo to the sand in order to fight you with both pincers. The giant crab has a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
That's like a boss level. Can I go right, please?
That's insane. Save your friend. Mungo, no! Right then. It was...
a rough one, isn't it?
D12, wasn't it, for this one? All right.
Right.
Let's have a look. I'll do the. I'll use the digital roller today.
Okie doke. I'll roll some dice here. Right. First off.
Ooh, 20.
5. 5 plus 12. 17. Straight off. I'm down at 20. Right. Let's go again.
That's a better roll for you. I'm on 13.
8.
You're on 8.
8 plus 12.
Oh, you're on 20, right? So I'm down to 2. That takes me down to 9. Does anyone in chat want to take this next roll on behalf of the crab? If you pop exclamation D12 into chat, you can take the next roll for us.
Go on. The roll is always low. What have we got here? 7. 7 plus 12. 19.
Thanks, Rob. Rob has just rolled a 6. Plus a 10, 16.
19.
Very good. That takes me down to 7. Okay. Go on, Dante, do it again, because Rob there beat you to it.
4 plus 12. 16.
Ooh, the suspense. Let's see if Dante heard me.
Has it gone yet?
No.
Did the exclamation D12 though?
Yeah, but I think... Oh, there he goes. Boom. That's a 9, 19.
That's 2 off for me.
Ooh, dun, dun, dun. Right, let's do an analog roll this time. Oh, I've just rolled a 3. 13.
24.
24. Right, that takes me down to 5.
That was a proper like two-handed fuck off.
I'll do another analog roll this time. Oh dear. 21.
9 plus 12. 21.
Oh, a tie's just a tie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a relief there.
9, 19.
16.
Oof, I'm boss rolling today. Let's do another digital one. They seem to be more in your favour.
Yeah.
15.
6 plus 5 is 11 plus 12 is 23.
Okay, that takes me down to 3. Who told you to fight this thing? I know someone said in chat before, save your friend, and so he tried to.
That gobshite mungo. Oh, that's not bad. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 12, 20.
22.
Oh, that's it. 14. This is going to be one of the shortest streams ever. Rob, get the PS5 fired up. It's an early bed tonight. There we go. Oh, this is a decent one. That is again 6 plus 5,
13.
11. 11 plus 12 is 23.
Oh, very good. Right, I'm down to 1 life.
Right,
chat,
I'm doing.
make the last roll for the crab.
Yeah, all right then. Okay.
Escalation D12. Someone make the
18.
last roll for the crab. If you get under 18, the crab dies. There's a time delay, did you know?
There is a time delay.
Yeah.
Going to be time to go into the hut and have some packed lunch already. I just come off the flipping thing.
There we go. 3-13. You have successfully killed the crab.
Goodbye, crab face.
Thank you, chat. Okay. If you win, turn to 3-6-6. 3-6. What did I just say? 3-6-6.
Yeah.
If you win, turn to 3-6-6. Yeah.
Giant.
Okay, kneeling down beside the crushed body of Mungo.
Oh, is he dead? Oh, mate, he didn't last long.
You gently lift his head in your arms. His eyes open a little and he manages half a smile despite his agony. In a whisper, he says, "Well, old friend, it's the end of the road for me. A lot of use I've been.
Cheers, mate.
Make sure you get the Lizard King for me, won't you?" Then his eyes close and he slumps down dead. You bury him on the beach near the cliff, marking the grave with his sword skewered into the sand. More determined than ever, you set off on your quest and walk to the stone hut.
Bobby.
Turn to 198. Oh, Mungo's dead already.
He was shit.
Yeah, he couldn't even handle a giant crab. Honestly, how good would he have been when you had to face a mutated flesh-eating plant?
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Oh, just tried to breathe my beer then. The abandoned hut is littered with broken furniture, smashed pottery, and a few bits of torn clothing. You kick away a dirty rug and see the handle of a trapdoor in the floorboards. Do you lift the trapdoor, or do you leave the hut?
Yes, I lift the trapdoor.
Lift the trapdoor. Always open the door. I keep meaning to set up a always open the door, like little pop-up, and I keep forgetting. So I'll get on that. 267. You pull on the handle and lift up the trapdoor. In a small compartment, you see a wooden box which you lift out and place on the floor. The lid is covered in candle wax. Do you open the box or do you leave the hut? It's been giving you a lot of opportunities to get out of this hut.
I think I open the box.
Always open it. Always open it. 354. Okay, here we go. The lid lifts up easily, and inside you find a corked earthenware jug and a note which reads, "Many years ago I came to Fire Island for peace and solitude. Pardon me. But since the lizard men have dwelt here, such an existence is no longer possible. I have now returned to the mainland. Many of the plants and bushes here are poisonous." It said a note, not an essay. "A scratch can kill you. Drink my potion from this jug and you will come to no harm. I wish you well for whatever reason you are here. Farewell, Baskin." If you wish to drink the liquid in the jug, turn to 238. If you'd rather leave the hut, turn to 152. Third time's the charm. Third chance. Remember what happened to me last month when I drank out of a random bottle?
Baskin. Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, let's drink it. What's the worst that can happen? Die.
238. Okay. The liquid tastes of aniseed and is milky in colour.
Ooh.
You gulp it down but feel no effect and can only presume that it will protect you on the journey ahead. You put down the jug and leave the hut. Turn to 152.
Oh.
Now 152 is where it's been trying to send you to.
For ages.
Yeah.
So if we get to the end and I get scratched by a plant and it's going to go, "Did you drink the milky
liquid?
The milky liquid from Baskin?" Yes, I did. I did drink his milk.
Behind the hut, you see a narrow goat track leading up the side of the cliff. You wind your way up and are quite exhausted by the time you reach the top. You take a swig of the water from your flask and realise that water shortage could be a problem for you on the island. Looking west, you see the daunting sight of the sleeping volcano standing above the trees, but no sign of life. Although you can certainly hear it, there's a cacophony of bird and insect noise. With the light quickly fading, you decide to camp for the night behind some rocks. You do not sleep very well and are awake at first light, eager to set off. You decide to head directly west into the trees. No choice. It's telling you. You're going to 391. West into the trees. 391.
Well, that's awkward because I started at the bottom of the page and west is going to send me right off the page very quickly.
Oh.
Usually we always go north.
The undergrowth between the trees is dense. Plants with long or broad leaves, some with tiny, spiny tips. Vines, creepers, fungi, roots, flowers of all sizes, fighting for light and space in the humid jungle thicket. You have to use your sword to cut your way through, and it is a long and slow business. If you wish to sit down and rest at the base of a great tree, turn to 53. If you'd rather continue hacking your way west, turn to 81.
I'm not stopping. Just keep on hacking.
Keep hacking.
only end in tears if you stop in the forest of flipping trees that try and kill you.
You're about to fight the Lizard King. Did you stop and rest at the base of the great tree? As you push your way slowly through the undergrowth, the hairs on the back of your neck start to prickle, and you feel like you are being watched. You stand back, sword ready, watching the leaves for any sign of movement. Then 3 men step into view, each wearing only a crude loincloth. No, folks, Andy's not dreaming. This isn't his fantasy. It's a chapter of the book. They are armed with stone clubs and long spears, but you are more alarmed to see that each wears a belt of shrunken human heads. The headhunters, in capitals, actually it's both, start to argue about who should kill you and earn the right to wear your head on his belt. Finally, one steps forward. Fight them one at a time.
Okay.
Headhunter number 1 has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 6.
Pussies. Let's smash this prick.
Right, let's go analog for the first roll.
21.
11, 17. That takes him down to 4.
I just beat up a crab. These guys are nothing. 7. 19.
Oh, yeah, that's dreadful. 8. He's down to 2. Someone in chat, take the last roll for the first headhunter. Exclamation D12, please, folks. Dante said before, the delay is about 30 seconds. There it is. Boom. Oh, 10, 16.
21.
21. That is Headhunter number 1 defeated. Headhunter number 2 has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6. They put a weaker one up first.
Oh, that's not got 17.
17.
Trading blows. 19.
Oh, it did a weird double roll that time. Right. We've got a 6 plus 7 is 13.
Bosh. 2 points.
What's he down to? 4.
4. 18.
Ooh. That's 19.
Wait.
Let's do an analog roll for the next one.
18.
5, 6, 7, 8 plus 7 is 15.
Bosh. One more hit on this.
One more hit. Go on, chat. Someone fire off the exclamation D12 for the final swing of the second headhunter. Well, I'm assuming it's a final swing.
That's gonna have to be pretty good to beat 23 that I've just rolled.
And we've got 6 plus the 7 makes 13.
Bang! In the face.
Headhunter 2 is taken down. Headhunter 3 has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 7.
Oh, he's a bit of fatty. It's a bit fat. It's going to take a bit more to hack him down, but I've got it with me. Oh, 16.
9 plus the 6 is 15.
Oh, phew.
That's 5.
That's better. 22.
Oh, it teetered on the 1 then. What we got? 6 and 6. 12.
Bomb.
Down to 3. I'll do a little analog roll this time.
17.
Yeah, definitely not 17. That's 5.
Ooh.
11.
Right, so one more smack.
Down to 1.
I'm just playing with this dude.
Yeah. Exclamation D12 for me. Somebody chat.
19.
19. I was about to say, even if they roll a full 12, they can't beat you. So that's the end of that. If you win, turn to 177. These headhunters, these head shrinker dudes, are
spitting on them. I think you're all that.
The
I'm gonna-
headhunters have no items of equipment on them, but have a hide bag containing some bananas and coconuts.
Oh, lovely.
That's not a euphemism. You save your own provisions and eat the headhunter's food. Add 1 stamina point.
That it?
Yeah.
Wow. Great.
You wonder if their village is nearby and decide to climb a tree to get a better view. From the top, you see smoke rising not too far away in the southwest, perhaps from a fire in the village.
I think I'm going the wrong way.
Directly west, you see the trees gradually thin out, and away from the far northwest, you see a daunting shape. Oh, the daunting shape of the volcano.
Shit, I need to make that north, that south.
You climb down from the tree and plan which way to head. So you can keep going west, which is where you see the trees thinning out.
Yeah.
Go northwest and avoid where the smoke plume is coming from.
I'm gonna go west, mate.
Go west.
I'm gonna go and take these boys on.
Life is peaceful there.
I'm gonna say if that's the best they have to offer, I'm about to become the king of Headhunter Village
You're about to do an Anakin Skywalker.
with multiple wives and many, many servants.
As you hack your way through the thick undergrowth, you hear the distant sound of drums coming from where you saw the smoke rising. If you wish to head towards it, turn to 337. If you prefer to keep heading on west, turn to 113.
Yeah, let's go to it. Let's go to the drums.
Right, southwest that is. 337. Oh, too far. I hear the sound of drums. The beating of the drums grow louder as you scrabble through the undergrowth towards them. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm just going to assume it's a bass drum. You also hear chanting voices and deep humming. You crawl forward as quietly as you can until you reach the edge of a small clearing. There are several bamboo huts in a circle around the edge of the clearing. In the centre of the clearing, you see 12 headhunters standing around a half-naked man tied to a post. Naked from the waist down. One of the headhunters, who is wearing a face mask and a headdress, steps forward, his arms raised in the air. The drums instantly stop beating. Then a woman hands him a bone knife.
Oh
The
dear.
headhunters are about to gain a new trophy. There are too many of them for you to fight at once, and you feel helpless. There is only one plan you can think of to distract the headhunters, but it is dangerous. Hey, Jocelyn's just done some drums for us.
Nice.
If you wish to take a burning branch from the fire in front of you and set the huts on fire, turn to 171. If you'd rather sack it off and go back into the jungle, turn to 113.
Setting fire to this place.
Whoa, he's an antagonist, this one, isn't he? 171.
I'm saving this dude. He could be one of the villagers that I've came to save.
Could be Mungo's dad.
Could be.
You crawl towards the fire, hoping that the headhunters will be too engrossed in their ritual to notice you. Test your luck.
What's that? Is that 2 dice or 1? 2 dice against the thing, innit?
Yeah, I'll double check if you like.
Yes, that's 8 something. 4. Yeah, I'm lucky.
You're lucky.
I'm
Yeah,
lucky.
it's under, wasn't it? It was 2 dice and under.
Yeah.
Where's the yeah, 2 dice, equal or less. You can tell him his son is dead. Hello, are you Mungo's dad? I'm sorry to tell you this, but your son was crushed by an angry crab. If you are lucky, turn to 215. Okay.
They tamed the crab and then ridden it into the village.
Yeah, Boba Fett style. Grabbing one of the burning bushes, you dance behind one of the huts and set it alight. Then you run to the next hut and set that on fire as well. The huts are soon blazing away, and you watch from behind the next hut as the headhunters run around the clearing, shouting instructions to each other in total confusion. The man tied to the post is temporarily left unguarded, and you run to him and set him free. With one swipe of your sword, you cut through the vines holding him to the post and run off towards the jungle, yelling at the man to follow. As you are running, one of the headhunters sees you and throws his spear at you. Roll 1 die. If the number is 1 or 2, turn to 76. If it's 3 or 4, turn to 250. If it's 5 or 6, turn to 323. You're about to get speared to death, bro.
3.
Right, 3 is 250. The spear flies through the air and strikes the poor man you have just rescued in the middle of his back. He falls to the ground with an anguished cry, now beyond any help you can give him. As the other headhunters realise what is happening, you run back into the jungle, the noise of their shrieking voices not far behind you.
Bloody waste of time that was.
You are about to fight the Lizard King. Did the man you save in the headhunter village give you a diamond? Your Mungo's dad. Well, fuck you, buddy. You run back through the undergrowth the way you came, oblivious to the sharp branches and thorns that are cutting into you.
Run away.
Ahead, you see a hollow log into which you think you might be able to squeeze. Do you risk hiding in the log, or do you keep running?
I'm gonna keep running. That log just sounds like you're gonna make me into like some kind of pasty wrap.
169. So kind of like artisanal East Asian delicacy. The headhunters are more adept at running through the jungle than you and are quickly catching up. You decide to turn and fight. Fortunately, the path through the undergrowth is so narrow that you can only fight one headhunter at once, but there are 3 in total.
Oh, 3. There was 12 a minute ago.
Headhunter number 1 has a skill of 7 and a stamina of just 5.
Wuss.
Here we go.
19.
Ooh, 12 plus the 7 is 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, big swing from the first headhunter. However, this second swing, just 9 this time.
Oh, nice. 18.
Okay. Third swing from the first headhunter is...
Oh, nice.
Oh, not a good swing again this time. 10.
21.
Oof, blimey. That takes him down to 1 stamina. Chat, exclamation D12. Someone take a swing on behalf of the headhunter.
Beast mode activated.
Beast mode activated. I'm going to do my little sword fighting man actually for the combat.
Ching, ching, ching.
There we go. Justin's fired that off for us. She's rolled an 8, which is 15.
23.
23?
I know, right? Literally, I've just put my sword straight through his face.
Headhunter number 1 is... He's dead. He is no more. He is deceased. He has met his end. He has kicked the bucket. Headhunter number 2 is 6 and 6.
Ooh.
16.
16.
Ooh. That's all right. You tied on the first one last time.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 17.
22.
Oof. It's a bit boring when you roll up a good skill score at the outset of the game.
Wow, it just means I'm not going to die straight away. Whoa! 23.
Oh yeah, that's conclusive. Right, over to chat again. Exclamation D6 for another swing by the second headhunter, please.
19. Going down a funky town.
Funky town.
Head down nothing.
D12, sorry. Exclamation D12. with a 30-second delay. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure, but we're out of sync. There we go. Oh, that's a good roll. 10, 16.
Yeah, what was that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19.
Oh, that is Headhunter 2 dispatched. Headhunter 3 is 6 and 7.
Let's get these boys done. 8, 20.
11.
20.
Ooh. No, yeah, that's not 20. Down to 3. Let's do an analog roll. Kick it old school.
20.
Oh, I rolled good, but it's not enough. 16.
I need to hit him one more time, don't I?
Exclamation D12, please, chat.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19.
Yeah, you can't. They couldn't do it, even if
Even
they
if they
wanted
rolled
to.
it. Boom.
Yeah. One at a time. If you win, turn to 2, 6, 1.
I spit on them.
If you like. I mean, if that's.
Jerry Hugglesworth spits on you, cops. I'm going back. I want to finish off the rest of them.
Jocelyn rolled a 9, so 9 plus the 6 is 15. The remaining headhunters think you are an invincible, god-empowered warrior.
Oh, yeah.
They turn and flee, crying out at the top of their voices. If you wish to open the hide bags lying beside the body of one of the headhunters, turn to 187. If you want to head off west again, turn to 113.
Yeah, let's open his bag. Take some shrunken heads with me.
Some more bananas and coconut.
Yeah, to put 1 point of stamina back.
187. The bag contains merely a few broad leaves wrapped in small bundles. You squeeze the bundles and they feel as if they contain some paste or dough. You unwrap the leaves and find a bright green paste inside. Do you rub the paste onto your wounds, eat the paste, or leave it and head off west? What do we think, chat?
You think? Shall I rub it on my body like some kind of moisturizer?
Eat it, or just do one?
They're probably not Pizza Express dough balls, are they?
It's unlikely.
It's unlikely. Headhunters are adept at garlic dough balls.
Rob says rub it in.
I'm rubbing it all over my body.
Right, 377.
Not just on my wounds, but everywhere.
Of course. I'd expect nothing less. What could go wrong? The paste stings mildly, but has no beneficial or detrimental effect. There is none left to try eating, so you take your sword and start to hack your way west again.
Or him.
Yeah. Seems to be you've consistently picked the option that has the least
interesting theme.
Anything going on, yeah.
You're the blandest adventurer ever.
Slowly, you hack your way through the dense jungle, not really certain of the direction in which you are heading. Later, you catch a brief glimpse of the sun through the trees, enough to orientate yourself, and you turn to head west.
Ugh. Okay.
And this is going west. To go to number 7. Pressing on further west, you notice that the ground is becoming wetter and softer.
Oh.
You found the headhunter's bathroom. Soon you are ankle deep in water. The trees thin out and you find yourself wading through a thick black mire. The marshland stretches out in front of you as far as you can see. Suddenly you hear the sound of squelching behind you and you are surprised to see a strange creature run past. It is small with green reptilian scales. Its arms are long and hang down to the ground, and it moves rapidly over the marsh on its webbed feet. It pays you no attention. Do you call out to the creature, or do you keep trudging west?
I feel... Let's call out to it. It might be like a lizard child that I could befriend.
I mean, that's just like a logical kind of thing that you said there. These aren't logical. Right. The creature halts suddenly and looks over its shoulder to stare at you in bewilderment. Its wide mouth opens and a pink forked tongue darts out and recoils just as quickly. Its big eyes look full of sorrow, but then you realise that the creature is a cunning marsh hopper.
Ooh.
Despite their pathetic appearance, marsh hoppers will often lead unwary victims into their lairs of carnivorous marsh beasts for the price of a few scraps of meat. However, no creature knows how to cross treacherous marshlands better than a marsh hopper. The marsh hopper beckons you with its head to follow across the marsh. Do you follow it, or do you continue on alone?
It's just told me that it's going to try and take me into the lair of a flipping tree that's going to kill me. Better follow it, really.
Follow it.
Yes, follow it.
Let's see what happens. Sinking knee-deep into the slimy marsh, you struggle to keep up with the agile marsh hopper. Suddenly it turns south and once again beckons you to follow. Do you keep following the marsh hopper? Or do you carry on alone? It's giving you a get-out-of-jail-free card here.
It is, isn't it? Let's keep following that boy.
2, 3, 5. After a short while, the marsh hopper turns west again, and you wonder whether it is tiring you out to lead you to a trap, or whether it's picking the safest path through the marsh.
It isn't.
Your thoughts are soon answered as a massive beast rises out of the mire in front of you.
Beast.
It is a two-headed hydra which slithers towards you on its giant slug-like body, both of its heads stretching forward to bite you. If you have a spear, turn to 272.
I've never given the option to have a spear.
If you do not have a spear, turn to 29. And there's a picture of the two-headed hydra coming at you, Cleopatra. 29.
Where have I got a spear from? It impaled the guy I was trying to save. That's why where it was.
I don't know. It's about to attack until it realises you're covered in goo. Yes. Let's see how this chapter goes now.
I'm tasty because I'm covered in garlic dough balls.
You've been marinated. Okay, as the Hydra closes on you, you reach for your sword and prepare to fight. It's got two heads, both with 9/9 stats.
Ooh.
But there's some stuff here.
Oh.
Both heads will make a separate attack on you in each attack round.
Right.
But you must choose which of the two you will fight each time. So let me do a left and a right there. Attack your chosen head as in a normal battle. Against the other, you will throw for your attack strength in the normal way, but you will not wound it if yours is greater. It's basically, you're rolling for a block, basically.
Yeah.
Right, okay then. Two heads with the whole, double attack thing. So the left head... Oh, no, you choose, sorry. It says you choose.
Well, I'm going to focus all of my attacks on the left head until it's dead.
Right, okay.
That's the clever thing to do.
So the left head takes a swing. He's got 16.
6 plus 12. 18.
18, okay.
And they've both got 9/9, right?
Yeah, that's right. The right head takes a crack at you, though. And rolls an abysmal 11.
20.
Okay.
Blocked.
But that has, that's no effect, is it? Okay, you're choosing left head again.
Yeah.
Ooh,
17.
For 13.
Ooh. You.
Right head has a go. And rolls 12.
21 in total.
21. Okay, that's a block on that one. Back to the left head. 9, 18.
14.
Ooh. Left head gets a blow in.
Request some food after this fight for us to survive.
Right head's having a go. Right head rolls 14.
18.
Okay. Back to the left head. Oh, Jesus.
15.
Left head 12.
That's lucky.
Okay, right head has a crack.
16.
What's that? 6. Oh, 15. Back to the left head.
19.
Dante just rolled for me. Dante's just rolled a 12. 21.
Uh-oh. Down to 9.
Right head's turn now.
Right head.
12.
So 19.
19. Okay.
I need to kill off one of these heads.
Come on, left head. That's all right, Dante. I don't mind. Oh, well, I've just rolled a 1, so what's that?
16.
10? All right, left head's down to 1 life. Right head's having a go. And right head just rolls a 1 as well.
Oh, 16 10. Again. Phew.
Nice.
Right,
okay, chat, exclamation D12, chat.
Get rid of this left. Ah, snake eyes, 14.
I'll just wait for the 30-second delay to kick in. And we've got a 3, 12.
Oh, bloody hell. Snake eyes, and I managed to lift it right. That's that left head gone.
Left head is defeated. Onto the right head now then.
Have a snack.
Not mid-battle. Hold on a minute. 12.
19.
This digital roller it definitely has a bit of a preference towards the lower end, the crappier numbers.
17.
Oh, I've not put my little fighting man out again. Keep forgetting to do like fight. What's that? That's a 9 plus 9, 18.
It.
Right head gets a blow in.
20.
10 plus 9, 19. Takes me down to 5. Let's do an old school analog roll.
20.
4. Yeah, no, that's no good. 13. Takes him down to 3. Well, that was a big roll, that.
18.
12. 21.
Uh-oh. Down to 5.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to have to eat all my provisions.
Yeah.
22.
9, 18. Right head's down to 1 life. Let's have an exclamation D12 in chat, please.
18.
Ooh, 18. So you need a 9 or more. 9 to draw. 10, 11, or 12 to hit Andy. Here we go. Here we go. It's a 2. Woo! Right then, dude. You have defeated the 2 heads of the Hydra. Turn to 389. Now you must fight the Marsh Hopper. 389. Would you like to eat some food?
Yes,
Hint,
please.
hint. I would do so.
I will eat 5 of my provisions. Take me up to 22.
In order to not make this an extremely short stream. I'm going to leave the combat animation going because...
Oh no, what?
As the Hydra sinks down into the black mire, the Marsh Hopper takes flight, his treachery revealed. He runs off in great loping strides and is soon out of sight. There is nothing else to do except to trudge your way west. However, you have not gone more than 100 meters when you notice turbulence in the water to your right. That infernal marsh hopper has led you into a section of the marsh seething with carnivorous life. Swimming quickly toward you is a giant water snake, and you must fight for your life in the marshlands yet again. Water snake's not too tough though, he's a 6/5. We are back in combat. During each attack round, you must reduce your attack strength by 2 because of your tiredness and the lack of mobility.
Oh, okay. What, each round?
Each attack round, yeah.
So what, by a further 2? Or just...
During each attack round, you must reduce your attack strength by 2
okay,
because of your tiredness and lack of mobility.
So it's not going to stack?
Well, yeah, it'll just keep going down and down, won't it?
Oh. Right, I need to kill him off quick then, or I'm dead.
Yeah. You're strong right now.
Right. What's he, 6?
I mean, I've just rolled a 1, so that's a strong start. Yeah, he's 6.
Can you roll a 1? It's on 2 dice.
Oh, because I'm using a D12 rather than 2D6s.
Take it.
I've rolled a 4.
12.
5.
13, 14, 15.
Yeah, I'm using the D12, so it's got a 1 on it, hasn't it?
Ah. Never mind. 19.
Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty conclusive. So
Right.
take your strength down by 2.
Plop. Right.
Okay, just rolled a 3. So that's 9 for me.
20.
Ooh. Murder Town. Over to chat.
8 plus 11.
Exclamation D12 in chat. Yeah, I didn't think about that when I set up the D12. So what I need to do is set it up so it rolls 2 D6s at the same time, don't I? I just thought in my head, 2 D6s, that's a D12. Just program the D12 in. It's a 2. That's 1 dead giant water snake.
Thank God for that. That
wasn't too tough, was it?
Horrific.
Turn to page 49.
Do you reckon my skill's not constantly reduced by that, is it? It's just for that fight.
It does not specify. It's like a Dice Masters rule clarification.
Let's say that it doesn't.
You sheathe your sword and set off west again. Gradually, the ground becomes firmer underfoot, and soon you are out of the water and walking across a muddy plain. Yeah, I mean, in theory, it was said because you were waist deep in marshland was the reason. Oh, I need to turn off the fighting. The Hydra was the workout, yeah. Ahead, you see 2 hills, and you decide to walk towards the gorge dividing them. Turn to 362. 362. The ground rises, and you are at last away from the difficult terrain. The jungle and marsh are behind you. Grass and flowers make the island appear lush and beautiful, but you know you cannot afford to relax. It is not long before you reach the gorge and see that it runs between several hills in a westerly direction. So you can walk to the gorge or climb the hill on your right.
I'm going to climb the hill on my right.
Climb the hill on your right. 194. You walk alongside the side of the hill. Following the route of the gorge. Looking over the hill on the far side of the gorge, you suddenly see a landslide start, sending rocks and boulders crashing into the gorge. Although you are not enjoying the tiring climb, you are relieved that you are not in the gorge. Add 1 luck point.
Hey.
If you still wish to walk along the side of the hill, turn to 83. If you want to risk walking down to the gorge, turn to 382.
I'll stick to the side of the hill, I think.
Side of the hill, 83. The side of the hill is quite steep and you lose your footing.
Ugh.
You tumble over and slide down the hill. Test your luck.
Don't mind if I do with my extra luck point. And I'm lucky because I've got 4. My luck is...
You're lucky. 334. Oh, wow. The picture is a spoiler.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. 334. You stretch out your arm and manage to grab a bush to stop yourself rolling down the hill. Lying on the ground, you see a hollow under a rock, but it is too dark to see inside. If you wish to reach into the hollow, turn to 145. If you'd rather walk carefully down into the gorge, turn to 119.
Let's have a look in this hollow.
Have a look in the hollow.
Magic scorpions of death.
As you slowly put your hand into the hole, fear grips you, hearing a familiar rattling sound. You try to retract your hand before the fangs of a rattlesnake sink into your arm, but it is too quick and its poison is in your blood. You waste no time and cut the wound with your own sword to draw the blood. What's your stamina score right now?
22.
22. Page 55.
Boo.
Your constitution is strong, and the snake's venom does not affect you too badly. Lose 2 stamina points.
Okie dokie.
You bandage the wound with a piece of cloth and rest a while. If you wish to drive the rattlesnake out of its hole with your sword, turn to page 5. If you'd rather just carry on down into the gorge, turn to 119.
Hit me. Let's stab it with my sword, please.
Okie dokie.
Only going to be like a whole nest of them, or a giant mummy one.
More than one, yeah. Let me just have a swig of my beer. Slips and trips are serious indeed. Thrusting your sword into the rattlesnake's dark lair, you hear the dull clang of metal striking metal.
Ooh.
You forget about the rattlesnake and try to scrape the metal object out of the hole with your sword. In the sunlight, you see a magnificent golden-winged helmet.
Amazing!
If you wish to place the helmet on your head, turn to 292. If you want to just leave the helmet and carry on down into the gorge, turn to 119. It really wants you to go to page 119.
I want to put on this amazing golden-winged helmet.
Oh, I hope it makes you fly. That'd be awesome. 292. The helmet is over 100 years old and once belonged to a fabled warrior named Sog, who also practiced sorcery. Wearing the helmet will cause any adversary to fear you so much that you will be able to win the first attack round of any battle.
Amazing.
The adversary will only raise sufficient courage to fight back during the second attack round. Wearing your new helmet with pride, you walk carefully down the hill into the gorge and continue west on, guess what, folks? Page 119.
Check me out. I've got a massive golden helmet.
119. The golden hat of badassery. Dante said it's probably cursed, which, let's be honest, history would dictate that would be the more accurate bet, wouldn't it? If if we were taking odds on that and used historical data from our experience and played these fighting fantasy books, you'd have said you place the helmet on your head and spikes fire internally into your skull. You are dead. Right then, 119. In the fine sand on the ground, you notice traces of old footprints leading out of the gorge. They end abruptly in front of you, and there is no signs of a struggle. 2 pairs of footprints lead back down the gorge, with 2 straight lines behind them, as though their owners had dragged a body behind them. As you follow the trail of the footprints, you catch sight of a shiny object in the sand. You prod it with your foot and see an oval snuff box made of brass. Picking it up, you see that it has a hinged lid. You can open the snuff box, or you can just throw it back into the dirt and carry on following the footprints.
Snuff box, snuff box, snuff box, snuff box, snuff box. The golden snuff box of auto win.
Of Assery Bad.
Yeah.
Inside the snuff box, you find a small gold nugget and a piece of paper with a message scrawled in charcoal. If you read this, it will mean that I have failed in my attempt to escape from the slave mines of the Lizard King. My raft is hidden beyond the gorge where the plains meet the river. If you are here to help us, please follow the river upstream until you see the mud huts. The slave mines are nearby, but beware the lizard man guards. You fold up the piece of paper, put it into your pocket, together with the gold nugget, and continue to follow the footprints.
Gold nugget.
So, this slave has escaped the mine, and a couple of guards have come and, whacked him over the head and dragged him back. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Quick bit. It's a trap. The ground underfoot becomes rockier and the footprint trail you have been following disappears. In the distance, you hear a faint rumbling. Could it be the yawning of the awakening volcano? You hurry on down the gorge, but are stopped in your tracks by the sight of a huge reptile blocking your path. You stare incredulously at the armoured beast, which appears some 6 meters in length. It is a giant lizard, and it sees you as its food. You must fight it. And there's your giant lizard that you're about to battle with. And then to the viewers. Skill 8 and stamina 9.
Spiky back, yes.
Yeah, it does have a spiky back.
Angry.
Are you drawing it?
Yeah.
Right.
Angry.
Well, I'll take my first roll while you're doing that. Oh, combat.
Lizard. What is he? 8-8.
8-9.
8-9.
Yeah.
Take your first roll.
Ooh, 7 plus 8 is 15.
It's so scared of me it loses its first roll.
Oh yeah! 'Cause you have a magic helmet. Lovely jubbly. Right. Well, you take your first roll now.
6 plus 12. 18.
Very good. Okay. Round 2. Yeah. Well, that was a fast roll. And we've rolled a 9. So that's 17.
22.
Bloody hell.
First hack at its head. Ooh, 6, 10, 9,
12.
21.
This is hardly worth rolling with your skill number. Gotta love a magic helmet. Yeah, you really do, Jocelyn.
16.
I've not even rolled. Hang on. Ooh, for 12. Okay, down to 1 life. Hit up some exclamation D12 for me, chat.
Go for it. 6 plus 12. 18. Gotta beat my 18, boy. Slaps.
Andy's helmet is magnificent.
True story.
And it's a 10 for the giant lizard.
What have I got? 12 plus 6, 18.
18. If you win, turn to 196. Alright then. You step round the huge body of the giant lizard and press on down the gorge. At last the gorge widens out to become a grassy plain, and the hills are soon behind you. Not far away, some 10 meters to your left, you see a pond where many birds are drinking. If you want to drink at the pond, turn to 128. If you want to continue west, turn to 222.
Have a drink at the pond, shall we?
3 little ducks.
What's going to be in it? A massive swamp monster.
It's going to be the Hydra's mum. It's champagne. The water in the pool looks cool and refreshing, although you are a little perturbed at the layer of green algae which floats on the surface.
Don't drink that.
As you bend down to drink, a jet of liquid shoots out the pond towards you from a wide green mouth, which suddenly appears in the water.
I love it.
Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is the same or less than your skill, turn to 248. If it's greater than your skill, turn to 351.
10. Skills 12.
Yeah, okay.
Under.
248. 248. You duck below the jet of liquid and jump back to draw your sword. You stand ready to dodge the next jet of sticky acid being spat at you by a huge spitting toad. Suddenly it leaps out of the water and attempts to kill you with its spiked teeth. And the spitting toad is 5'6".
Spitting toad.
That's a good roll, that. 9, 14.
Oh, I win. I've got fucking 12.
Oh, yeah.
Win anyway.
Yeah. Keep forgetting about your magic helmet. 9 again, 14.
12 plus 10, 22.
Down to 2. Let's have chat pitch in on this one. Exclamation D12, please, chat.
15.
Ooh, 15. So basically an 11 or a 12 we need to get a hit in. And we rolled the stupid one again, which is basically a 2.
Yeah.
But that's still a defeated spitting toad. Well done. Turn to page 21. You sheathe your sword and walk over to the edge of the pool. If you still wish to drink the water, turn to 92. But if you want to crack on west, turn to 222.
I'll drink some water. I've killed a toad. Let's have a go.
92. Yeah. You don't know, the toad might have one of those hallucinogenic,
Exactly.
properties, and has made the pool an exciting party spot. A place where the inner mind and free love can be explored.
Yeah, baby.
Carve up the toad like a Sunday roast. The water is refreshing to drink. Add 1 stamina point.
Yeah, I thought so. 21.
While drinking, you notice a wooden casket lying on the bottom of the pool.
Oh, hello.
Do you wish to wade into the pool to reach the casket, or do you head on west?
Have to, because it's going to have some random object I'm going to need.
Open the casket. Open the casket.
Or you have to.
Always open.
Yeah.
Always open. That's the rule.
Although I've not made the pond big enough. And casket, isn't that like another word for coffin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. There we go down, badly.
Knowing that spit toads never share their watery domain with others, you wade confidently into the pool and pick up the casket.
Rainy me.
He knows. Back on dry land, you prise the lid off with your sword and tip the contents onto the grass. They are glass vials containing coloured liquids, a velvet pouch, a pair of red leather boots, and a gold ring.
Whoa, hold on.
Hang on. Yeah, it's alright, it gives you the options now. Will you drink the liquid in the vial?
Yeah.
Open the velvet pouch?
Yeah.
Try on the boots?
Boots of red velvet boots?
Red leather.
Red leather, okay.
Or put the gold ring on your finger.
Ring.
The 30-second delay is like Jocelyn has just appeared in chat now saying, "Fish it out," and we're already rooting through the thing. What was contained in it?
I'm hoping it's going to let me do all 4, but I'd like to start off with putting on the lovely red leather boots.
The red leather boots.
They're knee highs.
Well, yeah, naturally. It's the height of fashion in what was this place called again?
Fire Island.
94. The boots fit your feet perfectly. You run around in a circle, but nothing good nor untoward happens, so you decide to leave them on. If you have not done so already, you may drink the liquid, open the pouch, put on the ring, or do one.
And open the pouch next.
Open the pouch. 26.
And I know that none of them is going to kill me outright, because else it wouldn't give the option.
26. Yeah, that's it. You open the pouch and look inside, but cannot see anything. It is totally black. You decide to drop a stone into the bag to see what happens. The stone disappears from view, and the pouch does not become any heavier. You have found a pouch of unlimited contents. Add 1 luck point.
Whoop.
The pouch will enable you to carry large and heavy objects simply by placing them inside. These objects are actually transported to another dimension and will weigh nothing inside the pouch.
Wow.
They can be retrieved at any time. Now, if you have not done so already, you may drink the liquid, put the ring on your finger.
Wow, that's got to be the best thing we've ever picked
Andy's
up on one of
massive
these.
sack. In fact, you're having very good fortune this book.
I'd like to put on my gold ring, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to bling it up.
297. 295. That's it, 297. The instant you put the ring on your finger, you feel very dizzy.
Uh-oh.
You try to pull the ring off, but it will not move. The ring is cursed with a confusion spell.
Standard.
Lose 2 skill points.
My beautiful skill points.
So all that is left to do is drink the liquid or carry on west.
Yeah, then just drink it.
Might as well do the full quartet. 311. You have swallowed a potion of clumsiness.
Oh no! Why do they make these things?
At the beginning of any future combat, there is the possibility you might drop your sword as you unsheath it. Before you start the first attack round, roll 1 die. If you roll 1, you will drop your sword and lose the first attack round.
But I automatically win it.
I mean, well, your opponent will be so afraid to attack you, but as you're unsheathing your sword, you drop it clumsily.
I'll tell you what's all that. I drop it and I'm like, whoa, this boy's got skills. Back away slowly. Back away.
Ridiculous. Right, well, all that's left to do now then is carry on west.
Oh, those two are shit. And the boots are crap. Other than...
That we know of.
Amazing.
That we know of.
Right out of space on the page.
To your left, you see movement. A small creature is running across the plain. As it approaches, you see that it is a small pig. The thought of roast suckling pig makes your mouth water. If you have a spear, turn to 342.
Oh,
if you do not have a spear, turn to 167. That's the second time that spear's come up. That spear's important.
You could spear.
So you haven't got a spear, 167. I wonder where you get the spear from. Perhaps...
I think when he threw it at me, if I'd have rolled different, I might have been able to pick it up.
like caught it out the air.
Yeah.
Like a boss. 167. You run after the pig, waving your sword in the air, but it's too agile. It scurries off across the plain and is soon out of view. You slow down to walking pace and continue west, still thinking about the succulent roast dinner you might have had.
Could have had. This is what you could have won.
Dante's filling the screen with bacon emojis right now. 170. In the distance, you see rising ground, and beyond, in the northwest, the ever-daunting shape of the sleeping volcano. It is not long before you reach the bushy bank of a river running slowly southeast. On the far side of the ground is quite steep. That's weirdly written, and tree covered. If you have read the message in the snuff box, turn to 288. If you have not, turn to 88.
Bloody well
you
have
read the message. 288. Look at you, just cracking through with the progress, man.
We're going to have a pee break soon.
We can take a pee break now if you like.
Have a pee break once we got to the river.
Yeah.
Pee in the river.
Sure. I will place us in the back soon screen. Be right back. Pee break time. The mic is hot though.
Okay, I won't take it with me.
Just better, yeah. So don't take it with you. And I'll also gratuitously advertise to everyone while Andy goes for a tinkle.
Yes. Spam the ads.
Back in, I don't know, approx 2 minutes.
Yeah, comments.
All right.
Oh,
He's back. Guess who's back?
I'm back.
Back again. And he's back. Tell a friend.
Right.
And he's back. And he's back. And he's back. And he's back.
Right.
288. We're following the instructions from the escaped slave, aren't we?
Yeah.
You start to search amongst the bushes for the hidden raft, and before long you find it.
Yay.
You drag it into the river and climb aboard. The river's not deep, and you're able to push the raft upriver against the light current quite easily with the long pole you have. When did you get a long pole?
I don't know. Maybe it's that spear they keep referencing.
I'm going to assume that the slave left it there for you.
Yeah.
Knowing full well that the legendary Jerry was going to find it. 387. He was prescient.
A prescient is it?
387. Okay. You have not gone far before you realise that you are not safe even aboard your raft.
Uh-oh.
You see a pair of eyes protruding from the water ahead of you, and suddenly a huge jaw lined with sharp teeth gapes open. With great force, the crocodile slams into your raft, almost knocking you off. The crocodile thrashes around in the water, its jaws opening and snapping shut in its desperation to bite you. If you have the iron bar, turn to 9. If you do not have the iron bar, turn to 204.
Do not have an iron bar. Got a lovely pair of shoes.
They're red leather.
Made out of this crocodile's brother.
Standing precariously on the rocking raft, you draw your sword to attack the vicious crocodile. Although he's not that vicious, he's 6'7".
Yeah, I'm not beast mode anymore. I'm skill 10 now. I've lost 2.
Oh, really? Okay, here we go then.
So I need to roll my first thing, see if I drop my sword.
Yeah, check you dropped your sword, and I'll fail my first roll one way or another, won't I?
I rolled a 3. What does that mean?
No, it's only a 1 you drop your sword, you're fine.
Right, so I didn't drop my sword.
So you roll proper, I'll roll and then just be like, yeah, that's negligible. Blah.
But then I win the first round anyway.
Yeah.
So
taking me down to 7. So round 2, which is like the proper round 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
9 plus the 6, 15.
Boom.
That's 5.
Still got it, even with my ring of confusion and potion of clumsiness. Ooh, 20.
I just rolled a bloody 1 again, which is actually a 2, but one way or another, it's probably a loss, is it?
20.
Yeah, definitely a loss. Down to 3.
13.
Ooh, 14. Let's do old school for the next one. 14 again.
19.
No, sorry, not 14 again. 6, 11.
19.
Right, down to 1 health on the crocodile. Let's call out to chat. Exclamation D12, please, chat. There's a time delay, you know. Oh, that's full 12, 18.
Funny.
Oh, right.
Good, yeah.
I thought you said you were. Yeah, I thought you said you were all weakened up now.
Did, but look, when those bad boys roll.
It's because you're using those classic Ministry of Dice.
Ministry of Dice.
10 to 31. 31.
Crocodilio Delio. Have it.
You pick up your pole and push your raft away from the floating carcass of the crocodile. Unless you possess a pouch of unlimited contents into which you put them, your spear and your axe, if you have either of those, will have rolled off the raft.
Oh, I don't have any of them, but I've got the pouch.
Yeah, but you don't have the spear or the axe anyway, so it's all... That's all a bit whatever, right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although at some point, perhaps we should have got a spear or an axe. 390. 390.
Maybe in a different world, Mungo's still with me.
But maybe, yeah. And he gives you an axe.
Yeah. Oh well. They're gone.
Hey, you have one of them? No, we don't. We don't have a spear or an axe. We've got the pouch of unlimited contents.
I've got the
but no
super
spear or
wings
axe
helmet.
to put in it.
I'll put the crocodile in it.
Sure. Yeah, you can have a crocodile.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about. I'm certainly the spear. The spear has come up a few times now.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd been a useful thing to have.
And there was mention now of an iron bar.
Yeah.
What was that all about? Were you going to like push the iron bar into the crocodile's mouth and just? Okay, 390. On the right bank of the river, you see a man dressed in tattered clothing. He is waving his arms frantically and calling out to you. He looks as if he could be an escaped prisoner. If you wish to steer your raft over to the man, turn to 87, or if you want to just keep pushing up the river, turn to 14.
I'm here to help the people. I'm going to him.
Go to 87. Okay.
Tattered
Ragsman's got to say. As soon as you are close enough, the man leaps onto your raft. His eyes look wild and he is sweating profusely. He is delirious with fever and it is impossible to communicate with him. Suddenly, he pulls a dagger from his clothing and tries to stab you. You do not have time to draw your sword and are forced to fight him with your bare hands. During each attack round, reduce your attack strength by 3 because you are fighting empty-handed. And he has 6-5.
3, 6-5. Got to get rid of him quick then. Stupid bastard. Right.
Ooh, 14.
First round, 6, 7, 8 plus 10, 18.
No.
Fuck off. 5.
Oh, that bloody one
That's
again. I'm
8.
re-rolling it. The ones do me in. 4
6,
is
14.
10.
Down to 1.
Down to 1. Call out to chat. Exclamation D12, please, but don't roll the 1.
6 plus 6, 12. No.
Oh, wait.
11.
As soon as you win your second attack round, turn to 130.
Oh, okay.
So we stop there.
Say,
stop there.
It's going down. My strength's going down rapidly. At 3 you go.
Well, hopefully you've just slapped some sense into him. You punch the man full in the face and knock him into the river. He screams but does not try to climb back on the raft. You feel guilty about leaving him behind, but you must press ahead with your mission.
I don't feel that guilty.
14. So you give him a slap, knock him into the water, and do one. That was a weird non-event, wasn't it, in a way?
Yeah.
The river meanders gently through the low hills. As you sweep round the next bend, you see a group of mud huts close to the left bank. That little note said something about mud huts, didn't it?
It.
You steer the raft into the bank to avoid being seen by any of the hut's inhabitants. Jumping off, you creep forward through the trees to get a better view. Standing behind one of the huts, you see 2 tall reptilian creatures wearing armour and carrying whips and curved swords. They are lizard men. It says that in bold capital exclamation. If you have read the message in the snuff box, turn to 63. If you have not, turn to 270. You bloody well have read that message.
I have.
We're on it. We've read the snuff box message. Mud huts and lizard men guards. You realise that the gold mines must be nearby. If you wish to walk past the huts to find the mines, turn to 147. If you want to deal with the lizard men first, turn to 329.
We think.
That's a tough one, that one.
Yes.
It's hard to know, like, if you get to the gold mines and kick up a bit of fuss, whether the
They'll
lizard
come
men might
running.
come in third party, you're like...
Apex style. What does chat think? Give you the 30 seconds to catch up.
Yeah, let's see what chat thinks. Let's mull it over for a moment.
Fight the lizard men, or just have a wander through the hats. Maybe there's
there
a nice
was 2 of them. I get a feeling like
shot.
lizard men might be a bit hardcore. Dante's saying, "Do it." Do what? Which one? There's two options.
Do it. I would like to do it. Do them.
Do it. Do it. Just do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Well, fight the lizard men. That is. Dante's saying, "Fight the lizard men."
Okay, then. Let's fight these gurus.
Right then. Deal with the lizard men. Turn to 329. 3, 2.
Good evening, young fellows. I do believe to be lost. Help me.
You slip quietly out of the cover of the trees to the corner of the hut. You peep round to see the lizard men still talking.
Peep.
Drawing your sword, you charge round the corner to gain the initiative. Test your luck.
Oh, just no. 9 Malux 10.
Oh, yeah, okay. 309. I think you might manage to slip the throat of one before they'd realise you're there.
Yes. Yes.
Both the lizard men are standing with their backs to you as you run at them. You're able to slay one before they realise they are being attacked.
Bitch slapped.
But you must fight the other. Yes, you did, Jocelyn. Andy had a choice to fight some lizard men or sneak past them. And we are fighting the lizard men.
Hardcore. You know the score.
Yeah, these guys are not... They're pretty tough. 9-8.
9-8.
Oh, just one of them, though, isn't there? So
Yeah.
roll to see if you drop your sword first, please.
I do not drop my sword.
Okay, I'll then roll and then ignore it.
And then you'll get down 6.
Well, you hang on, though, because you still need to check whether you roll higher than me to damage me, don't you?
No, I win, don't I?
No. I just get my first attack eliminated. You still need to roll higher than me, don't you?
Oh, okay. 14.
Well, you've done it anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Right then. 6 plus 9, 15.
6 plus 10 is 16.
16 takes him down to 6. That bloody 1 again.
16 again.
We rolled it. 8 plus 9 is 17.
Oh, no.
Take that. Let's go for the mod dice for the next roll.
Boom, 22.
6, 7. Oh yeah, okay, that's pretty conclusive.
In the nuts, down to 2 now, right?
6,
18.
4, 15.
18.
18. Alright, it's down to 2. One more hit. Let's go call out to chat. Exclamation D12, please, chat.
It's a low, it's 14.
Ooh, 14. Well, we've got 9, so 6 or more. And it's a 7.
Dang it.
Keep going, chat. I need another one from you, please.
6. 16.
16. So a 8 or more will win this round.
Oh. Wait for it.
It's 4. That's one dead lizard man.
I get 2. I've got 2 potions of skill from the start.
Right.
I'd like to take one to get my skill back up to the.
You only got 1 potion of skill.
Oh, I had 2.
No, 1.
Oh, I'm going to take it anyway.
Just helping yourself to extra shit there. Yeah, well, by all means, yeah, take you.
I put a potion of skill times 2 here.
Did you get one? Have you picked one up?
No, I thought I just got 2.
You definitely started with 1.
All right, well, I'll drink both.
I'm looking at the page right now.
I'll drink both of my 2 potions of skill that I wrote down. And
3, 6, 8.
put them up put it back up to 12 because that was harder.
Okay, you quickly search the bodies of the lizard men. In one of their pockets, you find 3 iron keys.
Ooh, nice. Iron keys.
Yeah. Not wasting any more time, you run off to find the slave mines. 147. Alright, so you got a bit of good gear. But we've been in this situation before. We've been...
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an emerald, a ruby, and a diamond. Have you got a sapphire? No! Behind the huts, a path leads through the trees to the rocky face of a steep hill. In the centre of the rock face, you see the square shape of a mine entrance leading into the hill. There are many footprints leading in and out. You step carefully inside, keeping close to the wall. The tunnel is lit by torches which cast eerie shadows all around. You sense that you are walking downhill and soon arrive at a junction. If you wish to turn left, turn to 274. If you wish to turn right, turn to 28.
So far, there's not been that many choices of where to go. It's just been like you kind of keep going where it tells you, and you've got some options. So I'm going to go right.
Go right, number 28. It was a good idea to fight the lizard men, yeah. These iron keys, I feel, are going to become relevant. Oh, okay. This is a short one. Again, the tunnel splits at a junction. You can turn left or carry straight ahead.
Ooh. I'm going to go straight ahead.
Straight ahead. That's 101. Just letting you know. You see a hand cart with a wooden wheel. With wooden wheels lying on its side in the middle of the tunnel, blocking the way. A short, broken, skeletal body, perhaps that of a dwarf, lies beside it. A round borehole opens out into the tunnel, and you wonder whether a rock grub might have attacked the unfortunate dwarf. The tunnel continues on as far as you can see, although there is no sign of life ahead. But did any of them have a spear or an axe? Nope, no spear or axe. You can crawl down the borehole, or you can climb over the cart.
Oh, well, crawling down that hole sounds like a terrible idea. Let's climb over the cart.
Climb over the cart. 3, 2, 1. The tunnel comes to an end at a junction. You can go left or right.
I feel it wants me to go left a lot, so let's go right.
39. The floor of the tunnel is strewn with rocks the size of coconuts. They are all surprisingly smooth. Some appear to move slightly, but you suspect it might be the dim light playing tricks on your eyes. No, it's the little trolls from Frozen. We're back on Frozen again. Then suddenly...
Sandwiches.
Then suddenly one uncurls and shoots forward on tiny legs towards you.
Oh, fuck.
You feel a sharp pain in your leg as though teeth are tearing at your flesh. Lose 1 stamina point. You realise with horror that you are surrounded by granites, vicious armadillo-like man-eaters. If you have been bitten by the rattlesnake, turn to 207.
I have.
You have? Oh, dear.
They're going to die of the poison in my blood.
Let's have a look. The granite suddenly releases its grip on your shin and drops to the ground. You give it a hefty kick and watch it roll down the tunnel. The residual rattlesnake poison in your system has killed it.
Boom.
The other granites
Killer blood.
The other granites sense what has happened and retreat into the shadowy recesses of the tunnel wall. If you possess a pouch of unlimited contents, turn to 371.
Yes, I fucking well do. Let's collect some of these things.
Who'd have thought being bitten by the rattlesnake was
right?
A good thing?
These cheeky Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson, eh?
Oh well, this isn't foreshadowing something at all. You decide to put a granite in your pouch, hoping that it might be a useful decoy for you later.
What a good idea.
You poke around, prize one away, and drop it into the pouch. Walking on down the tunnel, you finally arrive at a dead end. You have no option but to turn around and walk back.
Oh.
57.
That way then.
Back at the junction, you can go left or straight along the tunnel. But I think straight along the tunnel takes you back where you came from, doesn't it?
No, because I have to go right. So if I go left, that'll go back to the cart. So I want to go straight on, I think.
Straight on, 19.
According to my map.
Okie doke. This section of the tunnel looks as if it's been disused for a long time. The beams supporting the ceiling are cracked and look unsafe. You arrive at the edge of a vertical downward shaft, not far beyond which the tunnel ends. There is no ladder running down its side for you to descend. If you are wearing the red leather boots,
Hells yeah,
turn to 392.
Check me out. My boots are cool.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that he's got. His bling makes him confused.
I'm
clumsy.
confused and clumsy with sick crepes, which are dripping.
Made by Puma. A thought suddenly crosses your mind that perhaps the boots you are wearing are enchanted. You
That's
put
a
your foot
big
up against
gamble. That's a fucking big gamble and a vertical shaft.
You're taking it. You're taking it.
I'm doing it.
You put your foot up against the wall and try to walk up it. Sure enough, it works. You are wearing the magical boots of climbing. Add a luck point.
I know that I shouldn't be adding on to my initial score, but I have been, so I've got 11 luck points now.
Well, okay. You climb down the wall and somewhat apprehensively step over the edge of the shaft. It feels very strange to be walking vertically. The shaft is deep, but you eventually reach the bottom. It is almost totally dark. You feel your way along the wall, but cannot find another tunnel leading off the abandoned shaft. You are about to step back up the side of the shaft when your foot comes into contact with something.
Oop.
You bend down and feel the blade of a sword. You step back up the tunnel to examine your discovery. In the yellow light of the torches, you admire a superbly crafted sword. Add 2 skill points.
Oh, should have saved my drink.
You throw your old sword down the shaft and walk back to the junction.
Disrespectful of my old sword. I've slayed some beasts with that. I've slayed lizard men. I've slayed a crocodile. I've slayed an angry lizard, a 2-headed monster, a water snake, and I've just discarded it like a piece of trash.
Hey, thanks, Dante.
Hey, nice. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so I'm going back where I came from.
Yeah, you can go straight on or turn right.
Turn right.
Turn right. 3, 6, 1.
Going down this stupid grub hole, aren't
I? Looks that way.
Yeah.
You arrive back at the borehole where the unfortunate dwarf still lies beside his handcart. You can climb into the borehole or walk past it.
Borehole, let's go in.
Yeah, because if you walk past it, you're just going back out the entrance, aren't you?
No, there's a turning left, and then I can go another way as well. There's 2 more turn-ins that I've done.
All right, well, in the borehole we go. I knew those boots were worth it. But, Joe, there's just this time delay, about 3.5 minutes left.
No, like, there's the time difference to take into account.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
It is pitch black inside the borehole, which seems to go on for miles. You decide that it is leading nowhere. There's not much room to turn round, and you have to tuck your head between your legs to flip over. You scramble back down the borehole and are relieved to reach the main tunnel. However, when you flipped over in the borehole, something fell out your backpack.
Oh, fuck off. It's in this special pouch. Nothing in my backpack.
Deduct 1 item from your equipment list and lose 1 luck point.
Okay, well, I've been building up those luck points illegally anyway. What shall I get rid of?
Yeah, I don't know. What have you got? What would be...
I've got.
Anything's a gamble in this bloody situation.
I've got. Can I? Can I lose the gold ring that's making me stupid,
Um.
or the glass vials that I drank, but they were shit?
Well, in theory, yeah. I mean, it just says deduct one piece of equipment from your
But I
equipment.
can't take the ring off, can I?
No, it did definitely say that the ring was, yeah, that was it. It was unmovable.
I'm gonna get rid of this. I've got the snuff box.
Well, you
Get rid of.
the random bitey rock. I think the random bitey rock's going to become relevant. That is a Chekhov's gun.
Without a doubt. We've done enough of these now.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of the snuff box. I'll keep the gold nugget, but I'll get rid of the snuff box because I think that's useless.
Yeah, all right. As you walk down the main tunnel, you pass a branch on your right and the entrance tunnel on your left. You come to the edge of a vertical downward shaft, to the side of which is secured a wooden ladder.
Okay.
You look down the shaft, and although you cannot see the bottom, you decide to climb down. 3:15. Nah, they want you to think that. Rob thinks the granite thingy is a red herring. Stepping carefully down the ladder, you eventually reach the bottom of the shaft. In the dim light, you see a new tunnel from which you hear a faint sound of singing. As you walk down the tunnel, the singing grows louder, and you also hear the sound of stone being hammered. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Suddenly, you hear footsteps behind you. Will you hide in the shadows or turn and face who is approaching?
Hide in the shadow.
Okay, 78. Hide in the shadows. You crouch down in the dark recess. The footsteps draw nearer, and then you see a lizard man carrying an iron pail. It walks past without noticing you, complaining to itself about the weight of the pail. You follow it down the tunnel at a safe distance. If you have drunk the potion of clumsiness, turn to 154.
That'll be me.
You stumble over a stone on the floor and drop your sword as you try to stop yourself from falling.
Shite.
Test your luck.
What's my luck at? 10. 9. Fuck. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm lucky.
You're all right.
I'm all right. I'm all right, boys.
The lizard man must be deaf, as it does not hear your sword drop and continues to walk up the tunnel. You pick up your sword and continue to follow. 51. The noise of singing voices and iron hitting the rock is quite loud. You must be close to where the slaves are working. You decide to run quietly up behind the lizard man and deal with it. You pick up a large stone and run forward. The lizard man hears you, but too late to stop you from bringing the stone down hard on the back of its head.
Stab him. I've got a sword.
As it crashes to the floor, you catch its pail, thinking it might contain much needed water for the thirsty slaves. You walk on until the tunnel opens out into a chamber. So you've got this pail. 223.
Pail.
Pail.
Man. Nice. Cool. Right.
Okay.
We're getting there.
What you see inside the chamber fills you with rage. 6 dwarves, stripped to the waist and chained together like animals, are toiling with hammers at a rock face. An armoured lizard man urges them to work faster, lashing them across the back with a bullwhip. You put the pail down and run forward to attack the lizard man. 8-7. If you're still alive after 2 attack rounds, turn to 3.
8-7. Lie on. And back to 12.
Roll to see if you drop your sword, please.
Nope.
Okay. Then first round. I've got 16.
15.
15. But he has no effect on you, does he? Because of your magic helmet.
Magic helmet. He's too scared of me.
I fucking rolled the 1 again. Reroll.
16.
3. It's 11.
Boom.
Down to 5. And we have 13 this time.
20.
Okie doke. Let's do a manual roll this one.
16.
Oh, just rolled a 12. 20.
Uh-oh. I need to eat some food after this.
And a 10 this time. 2 5s. I've just on 2 6s and 2 5s.
19.
18. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, and then 1 from chat, please, folks. Exclamation D12.
Oh, I'd won 2 rounds of combat.
Oh, no, wait. You've just won
yeah.
2 rounds, yeah. 3, 10 to 3. Don't D12, chat. He's just won his 2 rounds. The dwarves, suddenly encouraged by the possibility of freedom, turn to help you slay the guard with their hammers. The lizard man falls to the ground under a barrage of blows, and the dwarves begin to cheer. They smash open their shackles and gather round to thank you and quench their thirst with the water in the pail. They could have done that at any time.
Yeah. He had a whip.
You tell them of your quest to kill the Lizard King, and they all offer to help. You ask them where the other prisoners are, and hear that they are working in other chambers deeper in the mine. You tell the dwarves to lead you there as quickly as possible. Turn to 161. Right, you got yourself a little army of dwarves now.
Hi-ho.
Yeah, Dopey didn't make it though. There's only 6 of them. He pissed off the warden.
Dopey shot them in.
Taking the lizard man's cloak to disguise yourself, you form the dwarves into a line so it appears that you are the guard in charge of a chain gang. You crack the whip with a smile and set off down the tunnel. You follow the dwarves through endless tunnels, deeper and deeper into the mine. As you pass by another tunnel branch, you see a lizard man walking along towards you. Test your luck.
What's it on that?
I'm going to see if the lizard man clocks you in disguise or not.
I'm good. 7.
Okay, 74. If you're lucky, 74.
This is a long one, isn't it?
What are we on? About 2 hours 10. Well, I don't know. We usually go up to about 3 hours on these, and I do feel like the conclusion is edging closer. The approaching lizard man is not suspicious of you and your gang of dwarves, and you pass by without any trouble. 114. The dwarves walk quickly through the tunnels, their knowledge of the complex networks acquired through months of slavery. They finally come to a halt, and one of them whispers to you that another group of prisoners is working around the next bend. You hear the dull sounds of picks and hammers hitting rocks and tell the dwarves that they should walk on and that you will signal to them the moment they should attack. They walk around the bend and you see a group of men and elves chained together working a rock face. 2 orc guards are yelling at them to work faster. They look surprised to see you, but do not see through your disguise until you're almost alongside them. They scream a battle cry and draw their swords. Test your luck.
You're in the orc guards.
Oh, okay.
God. Luck. It's been good so far. Oh, it's equal to.
No, you're okay. Equal to or less than, it says.
Oh, cool.
265. 265. Oop. I thought, hang on. No. My imagination. I thought I heard someone at the door. The dwarves attack the orcs, spurred on by their hatred. The fight is soon over, the orcs being no match to the embittered dwarves.
Don't need to fight anymore.
Jesus, don't even need to
That's how good I am at this game.
1, 2, 1. The elves and the men cheer when the second orc is slain. The dwarves break their chains, and now you have 14 friends to help you finish your quest.
Wow, I'm getting an army, motherfuckers.
One of them is from Oyster Bay, and despite his joy at the prospect of freedom, is saddened by the news you tell him of Mungo's death. Armed with their tools of slavery, the prisoners ask you to lead them to attack the stone fort used as the prison camp where the Lizard King resides, protected by his mutant slaves and elite guards.
Right.
You agree to do so and set off again through the tunnels to release the rest of the slave miners. Roll a die. If you roll 1 or 2, turn to 251. If you roll 3 or 4, turn to 293. If you roll 5 or 6, yada yada yada.
We've got 4.
4, 293. By the time you found all the prisoners and released them, you will have lost 2 stamina points in battle.
Okay. Oh, that's fine, but can I eat some food?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll eat.
You are now the leader of 63 slaves.
Take 3 more meals, get them 2, go about up to 22. 63 slaves?
Yeah.
They're not slaves anymore.
You don't even have to, well, sure. You don't
Friends.
even have to roll for your battles anymore. It just tells you had some fights and you lost 2 stamina points.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, this is a long one. You lead your band of fighters out of the mines and attack the mud huts where the guards live. The last of them is soon slain, and the former prisoners begin to celebrate by cheering and singing. An old dwarf begins a jig and is soon encircled by the clapping, happy audience. You're having a party now. It's like the outro scene on Return of the Jedi. For the moment, all sufferings and troubles are forgotten. While everyone is still reveling in their freedom, an elf comes to you and asks to speak with you alone. You walk away from the others to listen to what the elf has to say. With a worried expression on his face, he tells you that an attack on the Lizard King's fort would be suicidal. For the sake of power and near immortality, the Lizard King has allowed a hideous parasite, the Gongchong, to attach itself to his head. Oh. Yeah, look, you can see the Gongchong.
Gongchong on his head.
Yeah, it's like like a spidery crab thing. Gonna start calling you Snow White.
Hi-ho.
To kill the Lizard King, the Gongchon must be first destroyed. But only the island's shaman knows the secret of that magical power.
Oh, Jesus.
Bloody hell, yeah. Maybe we're not in the end game. Well, it does feel as long as a Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It cannot be harmed without the knowledge of how to break the link with its host. Alas, the elf has never seen the shaman in his 4 years on the island.
These are good. These are good.
Uh-oh.
These are good.
Shamans lead solitary lives away from other natives, practicing their elemental craft. You thank the elf for his information and walk back to the others, raising your arms to silence them. You explain about the Gongchong and tell them that you are going to find the shaman alone. It would be impossible to track him down in a group. You tell them to make their own way to the fort and that you will meet them there to lead the attack in 1 or 2 days' time. They reluctantly agree to the plan, and you set off immediately to find the shaman. Turn to 363. Bloody hell. Okay. You walk down the river and jump on your raft.
Oh, back in the raft.
Yeah. Progress against the current is slow as the river narrows and the water runs faster. You can carry on travelling by raft, or you can hop off the raft and walk overland.
Well, it's getting hard by raft.
Mm-hmm.
So let's walk.
Do the walk. Okay, 376. Get a bit of fresh air. Get your steps count up. 376. You steer the raft over to the right-hand bank and jump off. The terrain all around is tree-covered hillside with plenty of rocks and bushes to make walking quite arduous.
Oh.
You look around and decide... You could have done with these dwarves, couldn't you? They'd have known how to... You look around and decide to set off towards the volcano in the northwest, as it might be an ideal place for Shaman to hide. After trudging your way through the undergrowth, you suddenly notice a strange-looking bush. It has wide leaves with crimson tips and fruit like giant raspberries hanging from its branches. Do you wish to eat some of the fruit, or would you rather keep walking?
Strange bush.
Yes, with raspberry-like fruit.
Yeah, go on then. Let's check out this book. I don't need any help though. But I've got a feeling that there's probably going to be some like things in the bush, you know.
Even getting a rattlesnake might can help you out. So
yeah,
that seems like an optimistic view. 1 or 2 days to find someone who doesn't want to be found. Yeah, but this is Jerry.
This
is
episode
Jerry
of Hunted.
Jocelyn.
Yeah, Jerry's just freed the slaves.
Yeah, you basically just gained some stamina, but you didn't need it.
Oh, sweet.
But it does say it's tasty and delicious. Feeling refreshed, you set off again, wiping the sticky juice from around your mouth. Test your luck.
Good dice. Yeah, 3. Easy. Luckiest man alive.
Yeah, I've been a bit jammy tonight.
Yeah.
3, 5, 2. I mean, broadly speaking, you're just jammy when it comes to dice. 3, 5, 2.
Our champions are 1.
3, 5, 2. On the side of the volcano, you see a flash of light, which could be sunlight reflecting on a mirror or a polished blade.
Flash.
Could it be the shaman or one of the Lizard King's patrols? You intend to find out.
I do.
Turn to 399.
9. Made a very big walk across my page there.
You notice a bulging sack hanging from the branch of a tree on the end of a piece of rope.
Sack.
Are you going to cut it down or keep walking?
I'm going to cut it down.
Yes, you are. 282. In it, you find a spear. You open the sack carefully, in case it contains a poisonous snake.
This dickhead that tried to stab me earlier, isn't it?
But you are surprised and pleased to see honeycomb, wheat cakes, and fruit inside.
What? Oh,
honeycomb, wheat cakes, and fruit. If you wish to eat the food, turn to 116, or you can save it for later and set off again.
I'm going to save it for later.
All right. Turn to 27. Well, I feel like it's just giving you a big, like, hey, gain some stamina, eat some food. You know, like, just before you face something really nasty.
Yeah. I didn't want to eat it because I don't need it. And then you're going to meet the shaman. He's going to, someone nick my food.
Yeah.
Here it is.
You steal my honeycomb. As the day wears on, the sun gradually sinks into the western horizon. It sits like a big red balloon on the sea next to the volcano before falling out of sight. The sunset shades of pink and purple radiate across the sky, and soon the air is filled with the noisy sound of 1,000 insects. You decide to camp down for the night between 2 bushes, hoping to remain hidden from nocturnal predators. Test your luck. Hey, raid! The Friday Night Clicks crew in the house.
Holla! I am lucky. I rolled a 6.
You're always lucky. 388. There's Cherry Fox. There's TJ. Good evening.
TJ.
Welcome. 388. We're on the island of the Lizard King tonight.
I've smashed it so far. I've killed a 2-headed monster,
Yeah, you've been on
a
it.
water snake, angry giant lizard, multiple headhunters, a spitting toad, crocodile.
Yeah, crocodile. Loads of lizard men.
Loads of lizard men. I've freed 63 slaves. Now friends. Set fire to some houses. And now I wandered off on my own to find a shaman.
Jim Morrison. Ride the lizard man. Yeah, no worries, Cherry Fox. I hope you have something tasty and fulfilling. The night passes without incident, and you wake early to continue your quest.
Oh,
straightforward.
Easy.
Oh, AJ's here as well. Hello, AJ. 212. It is soon hot, and you are a little concerned that your water bottle is nearly empty.
Oh.
You search for water and eventually find a shallow pool of rainwater in a rock basin. You drink your fill and top up your water bottle. You are about to set off again when you notice some chalk marks on the rocks by the pool.
Ooh.
Do you read them, or would you rather set off?
You're going to read them. I'm not sure how much danger it can be by reading.
Yeah, you got to read them for sure. 72. The marks are a simple request written by the shaman that you are seeking.
What's the request?
They ask you to find a feather and tie it in your hair if you wish to have peaceful contact with him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You wonder how the shaman knows you are looking for him and realise it's important to find a feather. Turn to page 30.
Need a feather.
Yeah, feather.
Can't be that hard to find.
I mean, yeah. Go back to that pool with all the birds drinking out of it.
That's like 3 map pages ago.
You are walking in a determined way towards the volcano when a large creature springs out in front of you from behind a rock. Its grotesque torso is covered with ugly warts and saliva drools down its long chin. You are being ambushed by a hill troll. He's 9'9". Oh, this is interesting. So it says, unless you are wearing Sog's helmet, you will lose the first attack round. But then you're wearing your helmet.
I'm wearing the helmet of Golden Winged.
Yeah, but it's not Sog's helmet, is it?
Yeah.
Was it Sog's?
I think so. That was the...
Oh, the Great Warrior, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah. Yeah. All right, fair play. Cool. Well, roll to see if you drop your sword.
No.
No, okay. Then roll to see how the first round pans out.
6. 18.
Right, well, that's 13. So, yes, you've smashed
And
it.
he's scared.
Yeah. Yeah, so if he'd have won, he wouldn't have done anything to you, would he? He's just blocked your... No, he's failed to block your attempt to hurt him. 20 for me this time.
Oh, Christ. Oh, I got 12. 8. 20. Boom.
Tie. Okay.
Cannot hurt me. I am a beast. 18.
19.
Ah.
After all that, imagine if you get taken down by a hill troll.
Yeah.
What have we got to? Just 11 for me. Oh, hang on. We're in combat. Let's get the little combat thing going.
5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 21.
21. Okay, that takes the hill troll down to 5.
He's a beast, isn't he? 6,
Yes.
7, 8, 9,
9,
10,
18.
22, baby.
Oof. Down to 3. Let's do a classic old school roll this time.
16.
9 plus 9, 18. Womp, 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 womp.
Oh, another good one. It's 9 plus 12.
Would you
20.
like to be in charge of the dice graphic there, Cherry Fox, for the next roll? If you hit exclamation D12, you can take the next roll for me.
21.
21. Although you'd need a... Well, you basically need to roll a 12.
Exclamation D12. Let's get this going. Oh.
It's a 2. It's a 2. That takes the hill troll down to 1 life. 1 life left. Let's go. Just first person in chat to hit exclamation D12. Take this
18.
18. So we need a 10 or more. There's a time delay, did you know?
30 seconds there or thereabouts.
I'll get you the guide how to do it, Cherry Fox. It's just a what do you call it? A thing we do, Dad. Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
A bolt on.
A Hujima what with a thing we do that.
Yeah. Exclamation D12, please chat. Let's see if what have I got again? 18.
18.
Need something or
So
more.
if it's 10 or higher, the hill troll will give you a smack.
Oh.
There we go. It's not. No, you have defeated the hill troll. Thank you, Cherry Fox, for the roll. I'll turn off the in combat indicator. If you win, turn to 65. La 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 la.
That troll got any feathers?
I don't. Well, we'll find out now.
A sack of chickens. That's what they have.
No, you just abandoned the body. You set off again, hoping to find the shaman soon. You notice a few tufts of grass tied in knots and guess that he is not far away. You wonder if he knows you are near and stop to look around. Oh, hang on. There's no sign of life, merely a dead seagull lying on a rock to your right. If you've read the chalk marks, turn to 89.
I have.
Yeah, you read the chalk marks. Yeah, no worries, Cherry Fox. You jump in and out at your leisure. We're cool. 89. You walk over to the seagull and pluck a feather from its wing. Using some twine in your backpack. When did you get to...
Twine? That's not on the list.
I know. You tie the feather to the back of your head and walk on feeling self-conscious. Turn to 269. If you're going to see the shaman, be sure to wear a feather in your hair. 269. Halfway up the side of the hill to your left, you see an entrance to a cave. The rocks all around the mouth of the cave are painted in bright colours, but each one has a skull resting on top of it. If you wish to climb to the top of the cave, turn to 59. If you want to walk on towards the volcano, turn to 303.
How do you climb a cave?
You want to go to the cave?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. 59. Bedtime. Yeah, okay, Dante. Thanks for hanging out, my man.
Cheers, dude.
We'll see you again soon, Robert.
Thank you.
Climbing up the hill, your foot catches an unseen piece of twine tied between the two small piles of rock.
More twine.
Blah, 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 blah. The rock tumbles over, alerting the occupant of the cave to the presence of an intruder. A wild-eyed cave woman appears at the mouth of the cave wearing furs and carrying a spear and a stone club. She steps forward and hurls her spear at you. Test your luck.
I'm alright.
Turn to 108. We need to get you a dice camera somehow. And then I can put you on in that dice box there. Or something. Anyway. Stay on track, Chris. I'm thinking about what can I do to... The spear whistles past your head, clattering onto the rocks behind you. The cave woman grunts in anger and runs to attack you with her club. She's 5'5".
5'5". What am I, 12 again? So
this should be pretty straightforward for you. Let's go for
7.
a classic analog manual roll this time.
19.
12. Oh, well, that doesn't matter, does it?
No.
You win anyway, because of your magic helmet.
Yeah.
Round 2.
8. 20.
11. Making short work of this crazy cave lady. Let's go for chat. Exclamation D12. Someone in chat. Do this. What's likely to be the last roll for me? 79.
Be the shaman's wife or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and he'll be all pissed and not give you the secret of defeating the Gong Chong.
Gong, 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 gong.
Need to defeat the Gong Chong.
Time delay. Exclamation D12. Exclamation D12. I've rolled a 4. I've rolled a 7, so I'm on
Everyone's
19.
just lurking. They're all just lurking, you see. They've got us on in the background while they're doing other stuff.
Roll it, roll it, roll up, roll up, roll up.
They're all having a lurk.
I'll roll it. Let's kill this batch. Flowers in her hair. No,
I don't know, it must have... Alright, I'm going to take the roll. Pew! It's a 12, making 17.
What have I got? 7. I got 19. She's dead.
She's dead. Alright. If you win, turn to 79.
Could have given her a bag of honeycomb and random cakes and pastries.
Here you go. Let's not fight. Here, enjoy some honeycomb.
Enjoy some food and water.
Hey.
Some floating cakes.
You walk up the hill and step inside the cave. It smells of rotten food and stale body odour.
Stinky lady.
The few possessions are strewn all over the floor amid the rubbish. You're about to leave the cave when you catch sight of a small clay bowl hidden amongst the recess hidden in a recess beside the cave woman's fur bedding. The bowl contains red powder. Do you dab some on your face, swallow some of it, or just leave the cave without touching it? Right, chat. Does he face mask it up? Does he take a bit of it, or does he do one?
I snort a load of it. Do I rub it on my face? Or do I eat it?
Yeah. Dab some on your face, swallow some of it, or leave the cave without touching it.
Well, last time I rubbed that stuff on it, it didn't do anything. So I reckon this time it might.
Yeah, you're gonna put some on your face.
Unless anyone thinks otherwise, I'm gonna rub myself. I'm already covered in goo, green goo. So let's like proper finish me off.
3, 3, 2.
Yeah, go on then. I rub myself in it.
Ooh.
It's like fire powder or something. It's gonna make me itch.
The powder is not only decorative, but it is also magical.
Amazing.
It belonged to a wizard who was press-ganged into slavery by the lizard men. However, before he went into the mines, the wizard discarded the bottle containing the powder, hoping that someone might find it. It was discovered by the cave woman, who did nothing with it except empty it into a clay bowl. The powder will protect you from any person who tries to control your mind.
Oh, very specific.
Yeah, I wonder if that might be relevant.
Yeah.
Also gain 2 luck points.
Oh, wow. Max myself out on luck points else. Let's do it.
There's nothing else of interest in the cave, so you decide to leave. Could make him clumsy like the last potion. Yeah, so Andy is also clumsy and confused. He's under 2 curses right now.
True, but I've got a lovely winged helmet.
You walk back down the hill and turn left towards the volcano. Turn to 303. See, that annoys me when it makes me go to just like a little bit there like that. 303. You can find your way home on the 303. You eventually reach the foot of the volcano, but still see no sign of the shaman. You look up and see the gigantic black mountain reaching up towards the sky and wonder when it next might erupt, belching out clouds of ash and streams of red-hot lava. You banish the thought from your mind and decide which way to head. If you wish to climb straight up the side of the volcano, turn to 178. If you want to walk around the foot of the volcano, turn to 355.
Let's go up the volcano.
Up the volcano. Going up it's 178. On a level piece of ground, you see a circle of polished stones which contains a pile of artifacts. A bracelet, a clay doll, a tin mug, and a buckle are just some of the things lying on the ground. Perhaps it is a collection place for gifts for the shaman from his visitors. If you wish to place one of your own items in the stone circle, turn to 233. If you'd rather take an item from the circle, turn to 306.
I think it's kind of implying that I should leave something.
Yeah, it does seem to.
Have I got anything shit that I can get rid of?
Have you got a gold nugget or something that you're carting around?
Yes. But usually if it wants something specific, it'll say,
Yeah,
do you have a gold nugget?
It's just saying turn to 233, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, go on. I'll decide to leave something. Do you have a gold nugget?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't really. It just says leave something. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave something.
Okay. A line of rocks suddenly turn red, leading up to the side of the volcano. You decide to follow the trail of red rocks. That was straightforward enough, wasn't it?
I've left bogey.
The head of a man suddenly pops up from behind a boulder, his hair adorned with coloured beads and feathers. He steps warily from behind the boulder, holding a feathered staff in one hand and 2 animal bones in the other. It is the island's medicine man, the shaman you are seeking. Are you wearing a feather in your hair?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Turn to 199. The shaman listens intently as you explain about the Lizard King and your mission to destroy him. You tell him that you wish to know how to kill the parasitic Gonchong, thus reducing the Lizard King's power. The shaman jumps up in the air on hearing the word Gonchong, obviously not realizing that there was one on the island. In fractured sentences, the shaman explains that for him to share some of his secret magic with you, you must first earn the right, no matter how noble your mission is. He tells you that the test will be disturbing and painful. If you agree to the shaman's terms, turn to 397. If you'd rather face the Lizard King without his knowledge, turn to 237.
No, because they've told they can't defeat it without. Yeah, we've got to do what the shaman says, else that's not going to work.
397. This one's dragging on a bit now.
Isn't it?
The shaman tells you must pass 3 different tests from a choice of 6 and ask you which you wish to take first. Will you try luck, fear, pain, revulsion, strength, or dexterity?
Strength, skill 12, mate.
Strength, 220. 220. The shaman points at a boulder and asks you to lift it. You wrap your arms around it as far as you can and heave. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same or less than your stamina score, go to wherever. If your total is higher, go to the other one.
What, my stamina?
Yeah.
18 is fine, auto win.
Turn to 98. Slowly but surely, you lift the huge boulder off the ground. The shaman signals for you to drop it, satisfied with your strength. You have passed the test. So which one would you like to take next? Luck, fear, pain, revulsion, or dexterity?
Luck. I've been cheating on my luck. I got like 5 million.
Turn to 2. The shaman places 3 nutshells on the ground and explains that under one of them lies a bead, and you have to choose the correct one. Test your luck.
Fine.
Okay, 358.
I don't think I've been to the luck thing, right?
I don't think so either.
Okay.
That's all right. You point at the middle shell. The shaman lifts it, and you are relieved to see the bead lying underneath. You have passed the test. Which one next? Fear, pain, revulsion, or dexterity?
Dexterity. Don't like the sounds of the other ones.
335.
Fear, pain, and revulsion. I'll go with dexterity, please, Richard. In the Aztec zone.
The shaman hands you a dagger and tells you to throw it at an orange, which is placed on top of a rock. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same or less than your skill score,
Yeah, baby. It's fine.
it's fine. 93. Yeah, I don't even know why you bother actually rolling the dice.
Well, it's 9 and my skill's 12.
93. Yeah, that's what I mean. Why? So it doesn't. You'll always be under, won't you?
Yeah.
So you don't need to roll the dice. What did I say? 93.
Oh, but everyone likes rolling dice.
Yes, I suppose so. No,
Pass
just
them
3.
all.
Yeah. You take careful aim and release the dagger. It flies perfectly straight and sinks into the orange, knocking it off the rock. You have passed the test. Have you now passed 3 tests?
Yes.
Turn to 214.
Hell yeah, I have. The stupid shaman and his stupid tests. Tell me how to beat the dictator of the lizard.
The shaman is satisfied that you have earned the right to learn his secrets. He rolls his eyes up into his head and stands perfectly still with his arms outstretched. In a trance, he begins to describe the parasitic gongchong. Its appearance is like a giant harvest spider, only its proboscis connects into the brain of its host, in this case the Lizard King. To kill it, the proboscis must be severed within seconds of its host being killed. Otherwise, it might leap onto its assailant in a desperate attempt to find a new host. But while it controls him, the Lizard King remains almost invincible, unharmed by normal weapons. Only fire swords can injure the host of a gongchong.
Oh.
The Lizard King uses them himself, but his collection has an illusion spell cast on them to make them appear as rusty old knives that no one will steal. Using a fire sword and controlled by the gongchong, the Lizard King is a deadly fighter. Only one creature can scare him, a monkey.
Fucking hell.
Lizard men suffer from an innate fear of monkeys, even if controlled by a gongchong.
There'll be loads on an island covered with lizard men then, isn't it?
The shaman slowly comes out of his trance and points to the southeast, saying that the prison colony lies in that direction. You bid him farewell and walk down the side of the volcano towards the Lizard King's stronghold. 168. Right. I feel like we're in a good position here. We're well set up.
Got all the info.
This is some moon logic right here. You walk quickly southeast, eager to meet up with the freed slaves. Oh yeah, folks, Andy's got an army of 63 freed slaves.
Friends, not slaves.
You soon... I said freed slaves.
They're my friends now.
Yeah, well, I was just explaining the context by which they've become your friends. You soon arrive at the edge of a ravine, although they could have escaped at any point by themselves.
Yeah, by just attacking them with the weapons that they were given.
You soon arrive at the edge of a ravine, which is too wide for you to jump over. You walk east, infuriated by the time you are wasting. Ahead, you see a stone arch traversing the ravine, but an armoured hobgoblin is standing guard by it. Will you try to bluff your way across? Offer him the gold nugget if you have one.
Yeah, baby.
Attack him with your sword.
Give him the nugget, eh?
Didn't you leave the gold nugget at the shrine?
No, they just said leave him something, so I left him a bogey. It didn't say leave him anything from your pack, it just said leave him something.
252. I mean, it did say just leave him something. I mean, that is like rules lawyering of the highest order, but I'll take it just in order to get to the end of the goddamn book. But that is some rules lawyering going on there. All right. The hobgoblin's eyes light up at the sight of the gold nugget. He thrusts out his hand, eagerly awaiting your bribe. You place the nugget in his hand, and you cross over the archway to the other side of the ravine. 139.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Strange man with your snuff box and your nugget. Your advice.
Yeah.
And your raft.
Yeah, and his raft. Yeah, he's done you good, this fella.
No, that was just a random thing. I just stubbed my toe on, wasn't it?
He did say I leave something. I'll vouch. Yeah, sure. Once again, you head off southeast, walking over sand and rock. Riding towards you on a dinosaur-like steed is a heavily armoured reptilian. It is
for
a
fuck's sake.
mutant lizard man riding a. Oh, hang on. Styracosaurus.
There's no room on my map because it said that I was heading towards the stronghold. I just assumed that we were just skipping.
What do you want for it? Take it up with Ian
Go,
Livingstone.
go back the way I came. I've killed everything that way.
Styracosaurus, skill 11, stamina 10. Roll to see if you drop your sword.
Very small dinosaur.
Here is a picture of the armoured lizard man on his Styracosaurus.
Do I drop my sword? No.
No. Okay. Then roll for the first round. Oh, I've just rolled a 12 on the first bloody round.
5 plus 12 is 17. But I win it anyway. I win my
You're
first
gonna
round.
use your magic helmet, yeah.
Yeah, so have it. And he dies.
It's a 6. That puts me at 17.
5. 17.
Ooh, draw. We've got a 5, so I'm at 16.
4. 16.
Well, not put my little fight animation on.
17.
I'm at 19.
Ah.
Oh, I'm going to do some old school rolling for this next one.
Hey, that's more like it. 22.
21.
Oh, screw you, large dinosaur with black man on your back.
Oh, that's not so good.
16. Oof. Take it though.
Hang on. 6. I'm down to 4. Okay.
Oh, 5. 17.
9. 20.
That's better. 23.
Oh, just 15. Down to 2. This could be the final roll, so I'll throw this one out to chat. Exclamation D12.
7.
This what is potentially the last roll.
I've got 19.
19. So he's 11 attack already. So you need a 9 or more to win the round. Exclamation D12. First in chat.
There we go.
It's a 7, putting us at 18.
Boom.
Boom. That is 1 dead Styracosaurus. Let's turn that off. Turn to 95. The mutant lizard man jumps off the dead Styracosaurus and lumbers over to you with his halberd outstretched. Fight the mutant lizard man. 9-9.
I'll piss off, mutant lizard man. I just killed your dinosaur.
Roll to see if you drop your sword.
A 2. No.
2.
Just.
Ooh. Right, first roll.
I win. I always win my first round.
Yeah, you do.
I take 2 damage.
You do.
No, we're wrong. 8.
7 plus the 9, 16.
20.
Okay, down to 5.
18.
Oh, just rolled that bloody 1 again. Reroll. 8. So what's that? 17. What were you again?
18.
18. Down to 3. Let's do a old school roll.
20.
10. 19.
Ooh.
Bloody hell. And then last roll of the round.
17.
Potentially. Throw it open to chat. Exclamation D12. Need to do something about this time delay, don't I? If I'm going to keep asking chat to make rolls on our behalf.
Yeah. Let's go.
I got to get up tomorrow to pick up a package.
I'll pick up a package.
11. What was his strength again? 9. 20. What were you?
17.
17.
And 12.
Right, I'll do the last roll, the manual one.
Ah, boom. 22.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. That's 1 dead mutant lizard man.
Can I have his
Oh.
halibut, please?
He got a few licks in then, though, didn't he?
Didn't he? Actually, can I eat some food?
1, 3, 3. Well, I don't know. The book hasn't instructed me to allow you to eat food at all at any point.
I'm eating 2 meals, 20 points back up. Yum, 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 yum.
Right, the mutant has a shield, which you decide to take. It is light yet strong. Add 1 skill
Amazing.
point.
Cool.
The prison colony cannot be too far away, and you waste no more time setting off to page 218. Oh, turn there.
Am I back at the stronghold now?
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't got to 218 yet. Let's find out.
Yeah. I made the picture of the stronghold really big. What now?
Your legs brush against a thorny bush, instantly drawing blood. Wait, though, wait.
Oh.
Have you drunk the aniseed tasting liquid from the jug in the hut on the beach?
Yes.
Yes,
I
you
did.
have.
Right at the start. After Mungo died.
258. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Although the bush has poison-tipped thorns, you come to no harm. You walk on oblivious to the danger which is past. 291. Moral of the story, folks. When you're doing a fighting fantasy, anything you can put in your mouth, you put in your mouth. Lying dead face down in the scrub is a seaman, perhaps one of the crew of a pirate ship killed by a mutant lizard man. That's very specific, isn't it? Perhaps it's this. A monkey strains to escape from a chain held by the dead man's hand.
I need a monkey and rusty knives.
If you wish to take the monkey with you, turn to 330. I'm going to assume we want to take the monkey with us.
Absolutely. Marcel is coming with us.
It is literally the opposite of D&D, yeah. Right, I'm getting excited now because you got the monkey. You know how to get a fire sword. You got loads of other cool shit.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that spear doesn't become relevant.
Yeah, I could walk up the side of this fucking castle because I got the boots of just walking anywhere I want.
They're red leather, no less.
Yeah, up to my thigh.
The monkey happily sits on your shoulder, and you set off again in the company of your new friend.
Arr.
Okay. Over the scrubland and one more hill, and you find yourself overlooking a green valley. A stone fortress lies in the middle of the valley, its striped flag fluttering in the breeze. At last you have found the prison colony.
Thank God for that.
You are about to walk down into the valley when you hear a growl behind you.
Oh, fuck off.
It is a huge saber-toothed tiger held on a rope by a blonde girl, although in the picture she's got dark hair.
She ain't blonde.
Yeah. With wild feline eyes. She stares at you inquisitively as the tiger strains on its leash. Will you try to communicate with her? Attack the tiger with your sword or run away?
Try and communicate with her.
Sure. Could be.
She's not a lizard, is she? She's not a lizard.
106.
She's like a cat. Cats don't like lizards, as a rule. Apparently, that I just made up. Oh, what's she do? Kill my
After
monkey.
saying a few words, you realise that the girl cannot understand you. Perhaps she was left on Fire Island as a child and has become as wild as the animals. Very specific leaps of...
I've got a bag of sweets for her.
She cowers back, uttering a few sounds to the tiger. It is obviously wise to leave her alone, so you back off slowly, hoping not to scare her. At a safe distance, you turn and walk quickly into the valley to reconnoitre with the free slaves.
Run away! Run away!
Well, that was eventful, wasn't it?
I could have quite fancied having a mate with a big tiger joining me.
I can see that being useful as part of your little army.
Yeah.
Once on the valley floor, you make your way over to a copse of trees. As soon as you enter the copse, I don't know, whatever.
Copse.
Familiar faces suddenly appear from behind the trees.
Phew, for safety in numbers.
The dwarves, elves, and men that you rescued from the mines are waiting for your arrival. Pleased to see them again, you tell them of what has happened since you saw them last. You tell them that the fort should be attacked immediately and that you will deal with the Lizard King. You call them all together and lead them out of the copse into the valley. As you run towards the stone fort, you see its wooden gates open. The Lizard King is sending a battalion of guards and mutants out to fight you. Your small army has soon locked swords with the Lizard King's soldier. Roll 1 die. And then it's one of them where, if you roll 1 or 2, you go one way, 3 or 4.
2.
I was hoping it would be a monkey like Sun Wukong. Not just like any... Yeah, it just seems to be a monkey sitting on his shoulder, and that's the end of that.
Scary monkey.
185.
Your army of slaves are slaughtered. Your adventure ends here.
With your sword raised high, you lunge at the nearest foe. It's a mutant lizard man. 9-9. Right, you're in the mix.
Oh, I'm in the mix.
You're in the mix.
Right,
Roll
9-9.
Drop your sword.
No.
Although I can't remember what the consequence was now if you dropped your sword. I forgot.
No.
First round, you automatically win because of your magic helmet.
You down 7.
Round 2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 12. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever 9 plus 12 is. 21.
Round 3.
I think.
I've just rolled a 2. I'm on 11 again.
5, 6, 7. 7 plus 12. 19.
It's getting too easy for you now.
Hit it.
With your magic sword and your magic helmet.
8, 20.
12 plus 9, 21.
Stupid mutant thing.
Well, you've got to get one lucky hit in, I suppose. Round 4. I rolled a 2 again. 11.
5, 6, 7, 8, 20.
Okay. Final, possibly the final round. Let's throw it open to chat. Exclamation D12, please, chat.
19. Roll that dice. Roll that dice. Shit. Get a little bit that potion of clumsiness is kicked in.
We have been at this for like 3 hours straight now. Well, there's the giant crab we fought before. Oh, there's the roll. Jocelyn's done it for us. It's a 2, which means you quite conclusively defeat that mutant lizard man. Turn to 3, 4, 1. How many of these you got to fight before it lets you get any further? 4, 1.
Need to release that little monster that bites people and kills them.
You look around to see how the battle is going. Many of your fellow fighters are slain and the rest are in retreat. If you have the Horn of Valhalla...
The fucking what?
When has that come up? You don't have the Horn of Valhalla, so I'm taking you to 2, 5, 4. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the sound of this. How could you not have the horn?
I've always got the horn.
The battle is going badly for you, and more of your men are falling under the onslaught of the Lizard King's fanatical troopers. You see their leader behind the line, urging them on with howling battle cries. It is a huge cyclops wearing plate mail armor and carrying a mighty battle axe. You must defeat it in order to rally your men. Fight the cyclops. 10-10.
10-10. Easy.
10-10.
Right. Do I drop my sword? No. I win my first round. He's down at 8. There we roll.
Oh my god, I've just got an email. WizKids, your order has been shipped.
Amazing.
Well, that was exciting.
That is exciting.
Right, so you always win your first round, don't you?
So it's down at 8. I've just rolled a 4. So that's 16.
I have just rolled a 6 plus 10, 16.
16.
Ooh.
7.
Oh,
Not 19.
I've just rolled the one again. Re-roll it. Oh, for God's sake! I just rolled one again. 14. So that's for you. Let's do a proper dice roll this time. 6, 7, 17.
What is my skill? 12. I knew that. 12 plus 9. 21.
Right. Yep, that's conclusive.
20.
10, 20.
20.
Okay.
Rally, my beloved elf men and dwarves.
5,
18.
15. Oof. It's been Dice Masters pre-order, Cherry Fox.
14. Snake Eyes.
Oh, 15 I got. Right, I'm on 2 health though, so if chat would like to take the potential last roll of this attack round.
I went from Snake Eyes to 12. 24, bitches.
Don't bother, chat. Don't bother. There's no way you can beat that roll. All right, you've defeated the Cyclops 10 to 299.
Rally, my fantasy army of dwarves and elves. We must defeat these lizards.
I have got a parcel. I got a card through the door today though, Cherry Fox, and I think it might be my Marvel
Unlimited.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
with the minis in it. The Kickstarter. Marvel
Now.
X-Men thing.
Oh, thing.
Your men are encouraged by the death of the Cyclops and push forward with new heart. As the Lizard King's troops start to fall back, you break through the line and run towards the wooden gates of the fort. You enter the inner courtyard and see 2 sets of doors leading into a building. You can take the double doors on your left or the doors straight ahead.
Left.
268. The one I opened for Red Mage the other week. Those are very pretty toys. X-Men United. Yes, it is the one that you opened for Red Mage. Well, I say that potentially. We were both definitely in on the same Kickstarter. We'd had a bit of a natter about it. The doors open into a corridor which runs to the left and right of you. Prison cells with iron-barred doors line the far wall of the corridor. Looking left, the corridor comes to a dead end, and so you turn right.
Okay.
In the end cell by the wooden door, you see a frail old man sitting on a wooden bench, his leg chained to the wall. His cell door is open, but the wooden door leading out of the corridor is firmly locked. Will you free the old man or try to open the wooden door?
Free the old man.
Free the old man, 166. You never know, he might be another.
I've stopped doing the map now.
Have you? I don't think you need to. Yeah, I think you'd be alright now. As you enter his cell, you are surprised that the old man remains silent. If you are wearing the Ring of Confusion,
yeah,
turn to 294. Yes,
oh,
you
bollocks.
are.
He's not actually an old man. He's a fucking monster.
Yeah, and you just got confused.
And now I'm dead.
The unknown power of the ring flashes a warning through your mind, telling you that the old man is an illusion.
Piss off!
Projected by a fearsome shape changer. The Ring of Confusion.
Confusion has been fucking me over for the past, like, dropping my sword, has done its job. Check that out.
You dash out the cell and slam the door shut just as the beast starts to metamorphose. Is it metamorphose? I thought it was metamorphise. Well, that's what it's written. Green spikes burst through its clothing and its slathering jaws open to reveal rows of razor-sharp teeth.
Screw you, shape changer, dude.
The shape changer is trapped in the prison cell and you can now try to open the wooden door. 227.
Have I got 3 keys? If I can do.
Some good figures. 227.
I'm going to boss this.
If you possess 3 iron keys,
Fucking right, I do.
turn to 273. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
One of the keys fits the lock and you push through the door.
Is the roof.
395. See, I felt like there was a bit of momentum before, and then there was a whole thing like, go find a shaman.
Innit? They could have done without that shaman bit.
Yeah, that did kind of stretch out a bit too much, didn't it? You find yourself standing in a dingy torture chamber. It is full of terrible instruments of pain, racks, thumbscrews, iron maidens, and whips. You also see some rusty knives lying on the table in the corner of the chamber. Will you pick up a whip, pick up a rusty knife, ignore everything and head for the door?
Have a rusty knife, please.
We will have a rusty knife because these are actually, we know because we spoke to a guy earlier, told us that the rusty knives are actually flaming swords.
Flaming swords. Yeah.
275. And we need flaming swords to defeat the Lizard King. I like how this is feeling. I'm feeling
confident.
Optimistic.
I'm gonna be pissed if it goes like something random at the end.
As soon as you touch the handle of one of the knives, it changes in appearance. Instead of a dull old knife, you find yourself holding a magnificent sword with a flaming blade.
Oh yeah.
It is one of the Lizard King's own fire swords. Add 2 skill points and 2 luck points.
2, right. I'll cheat on that.
Cutting your new weapon through the air, you make your way over to the door in the far wall. Yeah, but you've been cheating all game. This is why everything's dying so quickly and easily.
Yeah.
312.
Well, we need a win.
We do need a win. We have still yet, folks, beaten a book. We have been defeated every single time. The door opens into a small storeroom stacked with barrels and sacks. If you wish to look inside one of the barrels, turn to 231. If you'd rather make your way over to the next door in the far wall, turn to 353.
This is pissing me off.
Okay.
Barrel. Yeah, let's check a barrel.
231. Yeah, can we just fight the Lizard King now?
Yeah. Because I don't need anything because my stats are fine, but I just know that if you don't check the barrel will have like, you know,
have an axe or a spear.
Exactly.
No, we've had a few spears thrown at us, but never stopped to pick one back up.
The gloves of, if you don't wear them, you lose the fucking game.
The barrel is full of pineapples, all rotten and covered with fruit flies. But hidden behind the barrel, you see a water bottle lying on the floor. You pull out the cork and sniff the contents. It might be water, but there is a smell rising out of the bottle. If you wish to drink the liquid, turn to 6. If you'd rather walk over to the door, turn to 353.
Yeah, the door. Fuck that water.
Oh, okay. 353.
Did you drink the stinky water?
The door is not locked and opens into a room which is filled with benches and stools. Glass beakers, flasks, and tumblers sit on top of the benches. Say that again, mate. Sorry.
There's a Lizard King in it.
No, but this is the Lizard King's laboratory.
Oh, hello.
With the walls lined with jars containing curious compounds. Suddenly, you hear footsteps on the other side of the door in the far wall. Do you wish to draw your sword and meet whoever is about to enter the laboratory, or would you rather hide behind one of the benches?
Hide.
You're going to hide 77. What? Jerry Fox says, what if it's the water of win the game?
I know, right? It bloody bet it is as well. The stinky water of, if you don't drink it, then it's wasted 3 hours.
The door flies open and you see a dwarf shackled by his arms and legs being pushed into the laboratory by a grotesque 2-headed lizard man. It pushes the poor dwarf towards the door leading to the storeroom. If you wish to leap out from your hiding place to attack the mutant, turn to 289. If you'd rather wait and come out after he has gone into the storeroom, turn to 91.
I'm not letting him take my dwarf boy. Let's attack this bastard.
Right. 289.
He said a very rude word then.
289. You jump behind the hideous mutant and plunge your sword into its back. Test your luck.
Yeah, my luck's like 43 or something. Yeah, it's fine. 8.
144. If I ever write an RPG, I'm letting you name all the items. You just drop us a line. We're ready, willing, and able. Andy's great at doing things. Your sword pierces the heart of the lizard man, killing it instantly. Nice covert little maneuver there. The dwarf shouts for joy as the lizard man slumps to the floor. If you have a pick locks wire, turn to 393. If you do not own the Thieves' Tool, turn to 216.
Don't have one.
Come across that?
Where's
have we,
that? Oh, the dwarf spits acid in my face. I'm
He's
dead.
going to have to remain shackled.
Yeah.
You tell the dwarf that you are leading the attack on the fort and ask where the Lizard King is hiding. He tells you that the Lizard King is on the fort's front battlement, urging on his troops. You tell the dwarf that you will deal with the Lizard King and come back to free him later. You say farewell and run through the open doorway ahead.
What's the dwarf's name?
He didn't tell us. Gimli.
Chat, what Gimli? Found.
You find yourself in a corridor which turns sharply to the right. On the corner is a spiral staircase winding up the centre of a tower. You have a feeling that you should climb the staircase. Turn to 82. Yeah, let's just give me the run around here now.
Yeah, up we go, up to the battlements. Let's face this dude. Throw a monkey at him.
You run up the staircase until you reach a wooden door. Turning the handle slowly, you open it slightly. There, in the open air, standing feet astride on the battlement, is the infamous Lizard King, waving a clenched fist and calling to his troops. A strange black lion sits obediently at his side. But it is the sight of the gong chong on the Lizard King's head that makes you tremble. You breathe in deeply and step out onto the battlements. You wave your own troops.
Hello.
And call out to the Lizard King. He does not even bother to look at you and merely snaps his fingers to send the black lion bounding.
What's up, fam?
11-11.
11-11.
Right, well, you win your first round because of your magic helmet.
Oh, no. Let me see if I drop my sword. No.
All right, then.
9.
Round 2.
6.
It's a 12 plus 11, 23. Oh.
Trying to read my writing.
I've got an update reminder coming there now. Trying to read your writing.
Yeah. Going to my cheated stats, I've got a skill of 15.
How have you?
But
you
21.
You can't go higher than your original.
21.
What did I roll? Oh, my dice has disappeared.
I've got
I
a
had
shield.
23. I've still won. Seven, 18. Did you bring the drug stake of lion taming?
22.
Yeah, this is going to get a bit silly. Just rolled a 5, 15. 16, sorry.
Yeah. 21.
Yawn. You're not supposed to go over there. It says very clearly in this. 16.
It's too late for that now. The Lizard King's ahead of me. I'm taking every advantage that I could possibly cheat to do. 5, 6, 20 something.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 18.
All right, I'll do 12 because that's not fair. So 12 plus 5 plus 3. 20.
Well, I've still done it. Right, last roll. I'm taking it. 5, 11, 16.
Oh, 16.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, snake eyes!
6. 18.
13. There you go. Right. You've defeated the lion, the black lion. 203 next. Oh, I must admit, I'm starting to wane a bit now.
Mate, I am tired and drunk.
Check this out. The Lizard King finally turns to look at you, staring in disbelief at the sight of his dead pet.
Fucking pissed on that, mate. I have my monkey in your face.
Yeah, well, he steps towards you angrily, cleaving the air with his fire sword. If you are carrying a monkey on your shoulder, turn to 314.
314.
You know we are. This monkey's just chilled on your shoulder through the entire duration of
Fucking ages. Like loads of fights, and it's just stayed there.
hid behind the bench with you. Are you holding a fire sword as your weapon?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Turn to 296.
We're gonna do it.
The Lizard King suddenly halts as he catches sight of your monkey. He starts to shake, his fear of monkeys quite evident. He is so terrified that he can hardly raise his sword to defend himself as you rush forward. Only the mental urging of the Gong Chong forces the Lizard King to use token resistance. He is 6'15".
What?
You're fighting the Lizard King. He's 6 attack and 15 stamina.
6?
Yeah, he's piss all.
He's like the headhunter people at the start.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I've rubbed red powder on my face that might come into it.
Well, he's straight down to 13 because you always win your first round.
Do I drop my sword?
Magic helmet.
No.
Round 2. 9 plus the 6 is 15.
20.
Down to 11.
21.
6. So, yeah. Blah blah blah. I'm not sure why I'm bothering with the rolls right now.
9.
4,
21.
Down to 7. This digital roller though, it definitely likes.
Oh, 24. Don't even bother.
Oh yeah, okay.
I love these Ministry of Dice available. Sale
6, 7, 8.
if you want them. We just have to make more.
14.
Get a price. Oh no. 16.
Ooh. Down to 3.
Lizard King's worse.
We're about to defeat the Lizard King.
23.
5, 7, 8. Yeah. Last roll. Someone take the last roll for me. Exclamation D6.
9.
I don't think it'll do any good.
21.
Oh, 20. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 5, 3.
Come at me, bro.
Right. Here we go.
That Gong Chong's gonna come at me.
Your last fatal blow sends the Lizard King crashing onto the stone floor. Will you
Yes.
turn to salute your troops,
No.
sever the Gong Chong's proboscis, or search through his clothing?
Sever the Gong Chong's proboscis, whatever that is.
Absolutely. As per the advice of the crazy feather-haired shaman
that we met an hour and a half ago.
384. Before the Gong Chong can withdraw his proboscis from the Lizard King, you slice through it with your sword. Both the Lizard King and the Gong Chong are slain. Holy shit, have we actually done one?
I think we have, mate.
You throw the vile Gong Chong over the wall and stand on the battlements in full view of your men. A cheer rises from below, and you watch with satisfaction as they easily defeat the remaining Lizard King's demoralized troops. The battle is over, and the victory is yours.
Yeah, baby.
The elves, dwarves, and men can now return to their homes on the mainland, and the slave mines of Fire Island will close forever. Mungo would have been proud.
What a legend that Mungo is.
Yes, Jocelyn, we actually finished one.
Motherfucker. Is there no like massive long text at the end?
That's it.
There's no like you go back to Oyster Island and
Nope.
get many, many blowjobs from many, many beautiful women.
Nope. It is just that.
Just a long text. Mate, I can't believe we've done one. That one, right? That one didn't have the same turn left, turn right. That one was piss easier than the other ones we've done. There wasn't because like look at on my map, there wasn't the option like there's so many options of do you go left or do you go right. With this one, there's an option at the start to go to the right beach or the left beach, and then it kind of made you walk it. There's a little bit around the marsh, but other than that, it was pretty much this is where you're going. What do you want to do? And so just by opening pretty much everything, you got there.
There was more kind of surprise creatures, though, I felt.
Yeah.
You know, just like,